Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special stream. I am, as always, cursedchords. And with me tonight is...
Bigcheese. How's everyone doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Pretty good.
Well, today we are doing the inaugural stream, the first of 7, for the Meticulous Talks Invitational Tournament of Champions. We announced this 3 weeks ago now, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, time around that. There were 2 weeks for participants to build their decks, and for this inaugural first night, it will be Hithroc and Smithers in our first quarterfinal match.
Excited to see what happens here.
And just to remind everyone, the format is going to be 1 game of core, then a game of harmony, and then, if needed and as time permits, randomly core or harmony at the end of it, with a 2-hour and 45-minute time limit over the whole best of 3, similar to the way we do Tier 3 events. Also, each participant has 2 decks that they built in each format. In games 1 and 2, they get to choose which one they want to play, and then in game 3, they have to choose the other one. So, a fair bit more thinking going on, at least sometimes, before each game than you'd get in a regular tournament. Now, before the match, let's just take a quick look at which decks each player is going to be playing for this event. I have them here. Let's look at Hithroc's first. So, Hithroc's deck here is a combo list. It's the only combo list in the whole tournament, I think, and it's in core. Funnily enough, not harmony.
Yeah, that's the weird bit.
It is a deck that I think some folks should be familiar. Oh, yes, Bugle, thank you. That's correct. Bugle's deck is also kind of combo, the Plano deck. But anyway, this deck is purple and pink and orange and blue. Kind of almost all the colors of the rainbow there. The goal being to draw out your whole deck and then gain infinite AT with same day delivery and Gabby. Make Swift with a Safari hat. Can go pretty quick if it doesn't get interfered with, I guess.
Do you know how much AT it actually takes to go off?
It is somewhere in the realm of 10, I think. Hithroc's here, so he can say for sure. Yeah, it's 12 if you want to play an EEA first, 8 then otherwise.
It's pretty good.
Now, Smithers' deck. There it is a relatively standard, well, it's actually not standard anymore. It's yellow blue Pegasi aggro, just with the other yellow main rather than the growing confidence which got banned just recently.
I think staff is the other version didn't run stick, I don't think. And yeah, there's a few other changes in here.
That's true. Staff makes a lot of sense with nurturing nature. It's always been key for her.
Got some shoe shines.
Indeed.
Eat all those extra critters.
And as a aggro deck versus combo, the key will likely be just to go fast and win the game before Hithroc gets his combo off, I guess, right?
Yep. It's a race.
All right. Well, let's not keep it waiting any longer. I can spoil for everyone that this series does go the distance on time. So we should not waste any waste any time in getting into the match. All right, so let's get to it.
Two for turn. Drawing card at the start of the game.
So we do
Oh,
have the
that's a
game
good
in
card.
TTS, which is great because it means we can see both players' hands.
Pass to you.
Okay. 280.
See these starts.
And pass it back.
Oh yeah, I should have named the color. It's pink.
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah, I sort of expected pink.
Yeah.
Looks like Hithroc's got 2 of his pieces, potentially 3.
Yeah, it's got 2 of his feather bangs right away, and an Applejack and Pinkie Pie.
Oh, but I
well as an
need it,
EEA.
don't I? I guess I don't need it that much.
Chat, please let us know if the leveling needs work. I've got the stream turned down a bit. Hopefully, we're not clashing on sound too much.
Looks like Fluttershy is short, or Smithers is short on yellow entry here. Or does he have Buckball? Is he starting with Buckball?
Yes, he's starting with
Yes,
Buckball.
he is. Okay, no, then he's fine. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brian is a 2.
Yeah, and Dash will flip his main over if he plays it to Buckball.
Yeah.
Or sorry, right. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Loyalty.
Who went first, by the way?
Sure.
Hithroc went first.
Okay.
Back to you.
280. Draw a card. Pay 3. Flip my main.
Opts for the quick flip. Thanks. Which
Yeah, well, free friends are good.
Absolutely. Expect to see lots of
I
confronts.
don't remember how to play this deck.
Worst thing to hear when you're playing a combo deck.
I've had that happen before. Coming back on a combo after a while.
I practiced this matchup earlier today, so I could try and guide you through it.
Okay, what should I do?
I mean, I can't see your hands, so I don't know.
Okay, I have Fire of Friendship. Should I play that? Alright, I'll end my turn and put fire into play.
Got it, yeah.
Yeah. Still orange.
He's got
See,
pink orange.
You should have answered yes. So
Seems
I pay
good.
1 AT for it.
The Featherbangs
Right.
is 3 rec, I think.
turn?
Yeah.
So he's gonna need a little bit more orange to get there.
Okay, tokens, card.
Yeah, both that and Applejack and Pinkie Pie are 3 rec.
So you'd have to play the speech with his hand as it currently is, or save up enough counters on Student 6 to get one into play for free.
Or yeah, I guess everything is 3, so I guess you just have to hope you get multiple.
Yeah. Now we did catch this. Smithers doesn't
Oh,
have the
no.
rec right now for.
It
Funny
begins.
Yes. Yeah, because he doesn't have the bonus from
Yeah, you don't
Buckball
have
anymore.
yellow.
Forward.
It was good that was caught. You know, it's a pretty impactful card.
Mm-hmm.
Although he can just do that and then play it.
I'll play
Sure.
Brian, and then.
So pretty good start for Smithers.
Okay.
As we said,
Yeah.
key is to score points as fast as possible.
You're good.
And frighten. And end turn.
1 counter on
Alright,
main or Student
80.
6, not main 6.
Drawing a card.
Oh, they kind of were more of the main 6 in the last season.
Fair enough.
Oh, and there's
I wish my hand limit.
whatever her name is, Starlight. Although
Starlight.
he doesn't need that to start the combo, I don't think.
Yeah, Starlight doesn't. Essentially Hithroc's combo has the card draw part, the self-mill part, and then the part that actually kicks in at the end. And the self-mill part is the part he needs right now. It'd also be kind of nice to have a friend in play just so that he could use belly flop on something.
Okay, if I do that, what do I get for it? Not much. Not much. Bunyip this early on is sure annoying.
So
Well, it means I'm doing something right.
Yeah, because Smithers can just sit here and unfrighten.
Let's play Pinky's Present and steal your dash.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, I have to steal Brian, don't I? Ugh. Ugh.
he wants his belly flop to
Yeah,
hit
we're
something
stealing
useful.
Brian. And we're gonna use Belly Flop on Bunyip and Brian.
Sure.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get rid of the entry there, although
That was
Smithers
annoying.
has another
Pass to you.
rainbow, but yeah, he had to get rid of that
Okay.
bunyip. And then another bunyip.
Imagine spending 380 to remove 2 cards that cost 1.
380 and 2
Excellent
cards
draw
to
off the top for
Yeah.
Smithers there. Although he
Yeah.
is
Yeah, I think
short on
he
yellow
can-
wreck again.
Yeah,
Brian's
but he can
gone.
drop.
You should stop doing it.
I think he can. Is that 2-rec the Fluttershy and Rainbow?
Oh, Chillax? Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, he can drop that and a bunyip.
If it helps,
Yes,
I can
friends are
also
always
have
there
taken
also
down
works,
some
Bugle points out.
Brian.
Chillax is
I mean, I had no
3-rec.
choice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I clearly don't
Like,
play
I
enough
kinda had
yellow blue.
choice, but
I
at
think
the
I
same
played it
time,
like
kinda
once.
not.
Well, when I first started playing the game back in CN, I was all about yellow blue.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Why would you like me
Yeah.
to take dash? Like,
Fluttershy,
he
yo.
needs blue, right?
Friend animals? Yeah.
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 I've got other access to blue.
Okay.
I was mostly a purple player back then
I need
myself.
more blue than I've got, mind you.
And somehow I rotated into control.
Oh, I mean, the game changed a lot since then.
At least in core, you can't have uneven ground. That's.
Oh yeah, no, I don't even.
No.
I lost a game. What was that up in
How about
All
no?
right.
Vancouver or Seattle?
All right.
I went up for store champs.
I'm listening.
Playing combo, lost to
Play a
even
French
ground.
wizard there to dismiss the fire of friendship.
Sure.
and
Interesting.
Then I confront Buckball strategy.
Yeah.
Well,
And
being
I-
familiar with this combo,
Oh, wait, actually,
perhaps
instead of using these, I
he thinks
made this
that getting rid of the orange wreck is important.
Yeah.
It's easier to see. All right. My turn. 318. Drawing a card.
Same day, also a combo
Right,
piece,
don't
but
have
not
to
one he
discuss
wants to
that
see right
anymore.
now.
Yeah, so he's just looking for
Can I
Gabby
just
and
pass here?
Daring
I think I'll
Do.
just pass. Kinda want to pass. Hmm. What can you do for 480? Nothing. You can do nothing, so I'll pass.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
on
Hithroc has no reason to play anything here.
Smithers' side,
It's probably
unsatisfactory work. That's an important card.
Very important. I assume Hithroc's prepared for that, though.
Well, the plan is to play EDA before
Yeah.
anything important happens. Fortunately, Smithers is looking at a royal breakfast there on top.
Do you like
yeah.
my starting problem?
8 power to confront.
You know, with the 8 requirement.
Still
Yeah.
doable.
I mean, that's
Is
8
that
for me
the
too,
one
so it's only
that-
fair, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, that's the other one. That's Distracted Lead Actress I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Problems.
Just a
Oh, I
straight
will be
8 power.
confronting problems, don't worry about that.
Oh, I mean, probably, but.
Is Buckball still just 4 for him? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can just sit there and confront more, but aggro's got to go a bit faster than that in this matchup.
That's a good point. Yeah, Bugle points out. Loyal Pony, Moving Professor, and then play Chillax. You would be 369 over there and 4 at Buckball. Yes, that would work.
If you're not 180 short, you're 1 power short. No, wait. No, this is It is enough if it worked.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 368. Exactly.
We'll do it then.
Ah, yeah, it does work. Assuming nothing bad happens. In the
And he
next
just saw it.
I don't know. I only have 680. What can you
Yeah.
do with a 680 anyway?
Well, I mean, you can't really play a belly flop because you.
No, I can. I can play with that.
Yeah.
Well, unless I have a hasty friend. So.
6AT, Hithroc, there's almost nothing that
Which
Hithroc
I
could
do
have
have
that
in my
would.
deck list. You should know that.
So the untested magic fireworks is interesting here because he can't actually play it unless he has out
Anyway,
enough purple.
fortune favors the brave.
Okay.
Rainbow Dash. Move Rainbow Dash.
Ooh, shuffling.
Yeah. Chillax.
Oh no. You got the card. Okay.
Yeah, your other Pegasus
Um,
characters have +1.
Yep. Chillax is a huge
Yeah. Score
card in
phase.
this deck
Front
because
Yep.
line,
like
front
all
line.
your
It's
characters are
ridiculous.
Pegasi.
Face off.
Speech.
Be pretty hard for Smithers to
I
lose
think you
that
win
face
that.
off.
That's good. One bonus. On royal breakfast.
Let me take a note here.
Just like that, 7 points.
See, that's what aggro's supposed to do.
Okay.
That
That's not bad. Oh, what's that? That's 2 bonus. I don't like it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's
banquet baking.
banquet
yes,
baking at the
and
top,
All right, my turn.
Right,
moving out at the
moving
bottom.
out.
80. Also, I should have 3 counters on this thing.
Does he have? Yeah, he has
It is
burrito
in fact
attack
mandatory.
Yes.
and
Okay.
the Rainbow Dash Professor.
Well, I have to do something now, right?
Nah, you could just do.
Yeah, I'll just wait until you get to 15.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can make your
Hithroc
comeback in
hand
the
is
Harmony game.
pretty clumsy here still. I mean,
Yeah.
well, he's got speech
Sounds like a
for
plan. I guess I'm doing it then.
orange, I guess. To
No.
My turn.
We'll exhaust Student 6 and play Featherbanks. My problem.
Yep.
And we will discard. We'll discard
a
Silver
reminder is
Stream.
Featherbangs is
We'll discard Fireworks.
discard as many cards as you like, draw that many cards,
What
and
else
whenever you
can I
discard a card,
discard?
you get to put an Earth Pony token into play.
You know, if only I remembered what I sideboarded. I'm really bad at this. I should have noted it.
Would help to know what you sideboarded.
So he's getting rid of 2 cards.
2 at the moment. I believe he's still thinking about
Yeah,
potentially more.
right. Okay, I have discarded 2 cards. 2 cards isn't that bad. Ooh, that is actually very annoying. I didn't even notice that Featherbanks is so annoying. Oh well.
We'll be thinking about potentially confronting. Well,
Okay, if I discard
another counter for a
Starlight.
student.
No, I
yes.
can't discard Starlight. I remember it now. Uh-oh.
Why does he not want to discard Starlight?
I think he only has 1 copy.
I'm like 99% sure. I sideboarded those 2 things. I sideboarded that thing. That's the first. I sideboarded.
And well, he does have Mistmains in the deck to win, of course.
Yeah.
But it will be annoying to have to fish a piece out of the discard pile.
Yeah, it must be one of the Starlights. There's no way it wasn't one of the Starlights.
Especially because it's part of the AT gain loop.
I sideboarded.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did I? Yeah, I sideboarded that thing. So that's 4. Yeah, it's one of the Starlights. I'm like 99% sure. I mean, I can Mistmain it back if I really want to. I guess.
Yeah, nothing else here he really wants to get rid of.
Because you're at 7 points, it's kind of scary at this point.
I don't think Smithers
like
can DFO next turn.
I don't like it.
with what he has.
I don't like it.
Yeah, given that we can
I
see
like
his
it.
hand
I'm just putting it out there.
with only 4 AT.
I can't discard this thing. Okay, yeah, I'll just draw 2 cards and get 2 Earth ponies.
That Grogar
That-
is potentially useful for him.
I mean, didn't really help, but kind of helped.
He's got the Gabby.
Oh, that made this even more difficult.
Well, Bugle here in the chat
Let's play one to
rescuing
draw.
our two
Okay.
control players here,
Okay.
and telling us that Smithers does in fact have the DFO.
Let's play
He's
one
gonna
more
have
draw.
4 AT.
That's fine. Should I do one more?
Am I looking at the rec on one of those
No,
problems
I can't
wrong?
do one
No,
more
it's
if I want to do a
6
thing.
and
If I'm doing a
6,
thing,
right?
3 plus 3. Yeah.
No, yeah, 6 and 6.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Small spoiler. I have seen this game before because I recorded it.
Your Peggy
I
stash, so
know
annoying.
the trick that Bugle's referring to. It's actually really clever. I wonder if you'll
Okay,
spot it,
so I
Cheese.
have to play this.
They're the best.
I have to play this. Then I have
You're
to play
familiar
that.
with the text of moving out?
Okay.
Yeah, so when you frighten
Play
for
this,
the
I play
each
that.
time each turn.
Be at 718. I play this.
But he has no frighten in hand.
Yes, he does.
He
I
has.
do that. I do this,
Oh, yes, Bunyip. Okay.
this, and this.
Because it's not when
Which
you.
will be.
Yeah, I guess that does work. Okay.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's
worth
what I
it for me
wasn't
to do that.
anticipating.
Yeah, it's a really clever trick.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you can use Plushy Dash, confront one, have Fluttershy contribute to the other, and then move Plushy Dash over.
Why is Featherbank so annoying? He didn't
Okay.
have to be so annoying.
I mean, you're the one who put him in your deck.
And in this
Yeah,
case, that
I
would
should
be
remove him, right? I
4
should just
points.
remove him. He's
Uh,
worthless.
all the way to 11, which would.
Okay,
but,
so yeah,
there's
yeah,
really
I think
just one
that is the
DFO away
play
from
here.
winning.
As annoying
Oh,
as
correct,
the play
Bunyip,
is.
5 points. Yes.
Speech for orange.
Yeah.
Featherbangs. We'll discard Mist Mane. We'll discard Disappearance.
Meanwhile, Hithroc is
Do I
gearing up
discard
for
this
a
card? I
full
don't think
run
I
of
discard this
his
card. I
mill
think I
section.
kind of did it, but at the same time,
But he can't
it's 2 Earth
um,
ponies. That's kind of a lot of Earth ponies.
go off this turn.
He can't go off this turn, but he can draw a lot of cards.
Oh
if
wait,
he
but
wins
what
the
if I
face-off.
lose that face off? That will be very annoying because you're like
Oh, is he trying to
free power,
DFO
right?
right now?
No, he's trying to put a pile of Earth ponies into play to play Applejack and Pinkie
Yeah,
Pie.
I think I drew one too many cards there. Okay, I discarded 2 cards so far.
I mean, that'll just draw 6 cards. Unless he wants to get rid of Grogar. Because he hasn't actually drawn the cards yet.
Yeah, that's
2 cards is 4 Earth ponies.
and yeah, Bugles also he can just also just have a pile of Earth ponies to potentially win the DFO when Smithers starts it.
Yeah.
No, I'll just get 4 more Earth ponies.
He could use same day delivery to flip
Well,
a
first
6.
I'll draw 2 new cards and then I'll distribute the Earth ponies.
Yes.
Because that's how it works, and that's how I want it to work too. So it works out really nicely for
That
me.
is how triggers work.
Okay.
Okay, that changes absolutely everything.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I guess we're not doing anything else then. I guess we'll just keep it as is. We'll stack all those there.
Why did he get 4?
Because
because he has 2. Yeah.
Which is annoying.
That's a separate ability.
Because I should have played Featherbanks there too, but I mean.
So now the question is, does he Pinky Presence this turn, or does he wait to interrupt
for a card, but oh well.
a potential
We'll get there
DFO?
eventually, I suppose. Let's play Troublemaker there. Or there.
Isn't that a villain?
it is. Grogar to
Here, yeah.
banquet making would be a big fake out. And also
Yeah.
Never single me there. Oh well. Annoying. Everything is just annoying. Everything's annoying. Either way, score face confront.
I guess.
Told you I'll confront this game.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
Yes, he does have at least 6 power.
6 Earth Pony tokens and a Feather Bangs. For 8 power.
Yeah.
Oh, the Feather Bangs over here for 10. If I were
Yep.
to attempt to double.
Do double, please.
now, with that being said, as we were talking about the DFO trick last turn, presumably Smithers sees it, the one who built the deck.
Yeah, I did a mistake there.
I mean, you could also do it with Shoe Shine, but it's
which
not.
is kind of huge.
That would be a kind of a painful one.
Mm-hmm.
But there isn't
Have to
much I can
eat.
do about it.
Yeah, you have to eat 2 things, but that's still not great.
Yeah, now in this case, Hithroc does have a belly flop and enough AT and Rec to play it, so
Yeah. And he's well into the wreck, so. I think the only thing he's short on now is blue. Yeah. That he needs to go off.
yeah. And he needs to draw a lot more cards.
I'm not even sure what is the more optimistic.
There's a lot of thinking going on in this game.
You just pass your turn.
But it's the same as I was going to do with this.
Ooh.
Moon Plunder.
Is that a Pegasi? It is a yeah, it is a Pegasi.
It's got Rainbow Dash on it. Of course, it's Pegasus.
Uh,
Uh,
Does it matter?
go with that actually. No, thank
okay.
you. Okay, those are the 2 I'm moving. And then we pay 1 for
Right.
Bunyip.
Yeah, so
Oh
he's
my
going to
God.
play.
Another one.
Another 1. Yeah, it happens.
Let me
Go
think.
to score
Yeah,
phase.
I'm thinking.
Sure.
Yeah, so Hithroc
Oh wait,
thinking
will
about
you
the flop
use your
right away.
trigger?
Well, I don't know if you were thinking about before score phase or after. Like, if it gets
After.
to score phase,
Yeah, you
I
get to
use
score phase.
Fluttershy to contribute to moving out.
Hithroc doesn't see the trick right away.
What?
He is very
Yeah.
confused at Fluttershy to moving out.
Why?
Why not?
Oh, okay. Like, you don't have a second immediate movement. You have 0 AT. What's your
Yeah,
plan here?
It's fine.
Tell me what's your plan here.
Fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Tell
What's your
me.
plan?
I want to know. Okay, so you want 2 points. Potentially 3 points.
He
Which
was, of course,
is no,
thinking
no,
of flopping
no.
the Bunyip
I
right
can't
away.
stop confront. Well, okay, so you have.
Question is, does he see the
Yes, even if I remove like
interaction?
yeah, no matter what I remove here, I can't stop confront. And whether I can remove something is a question, of course. I wouldn't know.
Well, you wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
No, I don't know if I can remove something.
You could check.
Nah, I'm not. I can't. Okay, so in that case, you have what?
Those are the only problems that matter,
10
Beagle.
power there. I have 8 power there.
Byron ready, blackmail,
And none of them are
transitions.
core.
This is hard
Fuckball strategy.
because
A little bit.
on one hand,
A
I really
little.
want to get rid of your Bunyip. On the other hand, I really don't want to get rid of your Bunyip.
Then don't.
Here's the big
No.
suspense: is does Hithroc recognize the play?
This is hard. This is really hard. Because not removing a Bunyip is a risk. But I think it is a risk I have to take. No, it's not a risk I have to tame. I should stop being stupid. We'll belly flop the bunny.
Okay.
You do
I
confront though.
don't know if he
Confront
saw
the
it, but he did
Yep.
avert it.
I'll get
I
one.
do
Yep.
not confront
Sweet count.
moving out
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't.
because I have no friend to frighten.
Oh.
The plan was there.
No.
The plan was there.
So there's revealed it.
Oh, I didn't read the text of the problem.
All right.
Wow, I see. Well, good thing I removed Bunny
Yeah.
because everything
Right.
would be so much worse. You wanna flip?
Okay, let's get a flip.
Because I don't.
Then we can.
7.
Oh dear.
I don't
you
actually know
have
who wins this
5.
face off.
think
I
you still
assume
win that?
Hithroc does?
1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
chillax.
5.
Yeah,
7.
but
I
it's
have
only
also
plus
have
2.
14.
So yeah, 2, 2, 4, 5, 9, 14. Yep, and you have 5, 6, 7.
5 and
Oh, they're tied.
14. Flip
Oh.
again.
Ooh, that
Go for it.
mysterious disappearance is unfortunate.
No! No!
Oh! I mean, you win the face off. You do get to win the face off.
Oh,
No!
it's one of those one-sided chaos. Not one-sided, sorry,
Saddest
two-sided
moment of
chaos.
my life.
Uh,
Okay.
What color? But that was orange, wasn't it?
Well, I guess that's irrelevant. So,
This is the saddest moment. You just scored a point.
hooray!
Sorry, what's the
Yay.
confusion?
His color rec thingy was orange.
Yes.
Hooray.
So like he already has enough orange. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, sure,
Oh,
that
that's
way.
not something I wanted to pay for right now, but oh well. My
You
turn.
don't even need motivational speech. You've got 2 feather bangers.
Right. My turn.
Hithroc saying it does matter because
Give me the face
Grogar,
problem.
No, it stays there. All right, it's that one.
which I mean, he's going to be losing 2 of.
Well, you see the
Oh,
thing about
sure,
feather
yes.
bangs.
Oh well,
Yeah,
sucks to be him.
sucks to be him. Truly.
Like he can still do it. It just costs 2 more. Yeah.
Oh, my plans are all in ruins now.
I mean, this is a much better position for him to be in.
Yeah.
Except that Smithers has Meadowbrook,
Does this say
but not enough
yes?
to
It does say.
double unless Shoeshine can do
okay.
it.
In
True.
that case,
Yeah, Hithroc has forgotten to
I think the
ready
best
his
course of action
student
here
six,
would be.
which I did miss doing this recording, but I don't believe it matters.
You have 0 AT. That's so great. I love
Does he
it.
even have a 2-cost friend?
I will unfrighten Featherbangs, right?
Starlight, I
Since
guess.
already now.
But you wouldn't want to
And
play her now.
for AT,
Yeah.
I'll play Backdrop Builders.
Okay.
And I will
You've gone
choose.
back to power
Huh?
tokens for the friendship tokens again.
I put the. Huh? Sorry, what?
You've gone back to power tokens for the friendship counters again.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea how that happened. Thank you. Oh, well. There it is.
Yeah.
I'll play Backdrop Builders, and I'm choosing your Fluttershy.
Alright.
Seems reasonable.
Face off
Yeah.
from between
So 4 and 0.
Backdrop Builders and
4 and
Fluttershy.
0.
If Hithroc wins, he draws a card for
3.
every Earth Pony.
Oh my god.
Tied.
Oh, it'd be so annoying to lose this.
Oh, it'd be so fun to win this.
Let's flip again.
he was seriously
6.
considering
Ah, yes.
playing.
All right. Still in this. Still in this.
Same day
How
delivery
many cards
there.
do I draw? How many points shall I receive?
No,
1,
only
2,
card.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
What is this card? Oh, it's that card, right?
Okay. He still doesn't
So
have
those were my flips. We will
the hat. I think. Yeah.
Yes.
I think.
That's the one
In
piece
this
he's missing.
order.
Sticky sensors are nice, though.
Yeah. Although.
Oh, it is annoying that I have 0 18. Can't play anything. It's like Pinky Sense.
Oh, there you go. You can play some. What are you complaining about?
I guess.
Does just make Smithers
so how do
Meadowbrook
I
a little bit
do
sweeter.
this?
Yeah. That would have been hilarious if you'd been able to
I would
play
really like to play this card right now, but I have 0 AT.
Road, whatever it's called.
Desert Road, yeah.
Desert Road.
Whose fault is that?
That would really hurt.
Yeah, with the Desert Road out,
Can I remove
Smithers
that?
wouldn't have a whole lot of ways to get rid of it.
Discard that, I mean?
Friends were always there.
Yeah. I sure use one of.
I don't think I want to play this ever, so that's fine to discard. I think that is also fine to discard. Be fun to farm my own Grogger next turn, wouldn't it?
But doesn't having the hat help you draw your entire
No,
deck?
you should just let me farm your Grogar instead.
True.
It could, I suppose. The times I've seen
Okay, what
Hithroc play
8
it,
cards do I
he
leave
usually
in my
saves
hand?
the
I have to leave
Gabbies
this,
and the
that's
hats
1,
for the fact that
2,
it's like for the end game when he's
3.
doing it for AT.
Yeah, because I guess
4,
it's not any
5.
cheaper unless you have like 2
Oh, I
Gabbies out or
have-
something.
So 6. I have room to discard, so it's fine. If I do this, do I play anything? I don't think I gain anything from that. Alright, I guess let's get discarding.
What do you even discard here?
End of turn.
The Spitfire is to draw more
Didn't even
cards.
confront anything, which is, I guess,
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Other than that,
I like confronting stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's the only reason they're
We'll
there.
discard.
Well,
Pretty
it's
much.
not my fault there's an epic troublemaker there.
I'll put them in a separate pile so we can count them.
I mean, presumably
1,
you guys
counting important as every discard card is 2 Earth
2,
Pony tokens.
Ah, yeah.
3.
Let's draw it. Is he going to count that one
4.
separately?
Ooh, and 1 more. 5.
Uh,
Discarded 5 cards. We have a lot of triggers. I have a
Right.
bunch of Earth Ponies, which is, I think, 10.
He's just managing Spitfire's trigger later.
10 Earth Ponies, and I also draw a card. Draw
Okay,
Spitfire.
yes.
Oh, it is a Spitfire.
And
Yeah, there's a
then
Spitfire there.
need
See,
to
that's why I was
discard again.
counting them.
Yep, fine.
Still 9 cards, though.
Oh, now you have more than 8 cards in hand again.
What a shame.
Oh, right, that's why. I put same name delivery on top of my deck. Instead of discarding it.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's same
Oh,
name
look, how
delivery.
about that?
Let's shuffle my deck and gain 1 AT, and I'll pass to you.
Oh, yeah, because he had Pinky Sense, so we could do that now. Although, didn't you need to exhaust Pinky Sense for that?
So he was discarding
Oh,
to
home
hand
limit.
limit.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a replacement modifier on there also. That's how that works, yeah.
It doesn't matter how many Earth Ponies you've got there. You're not
Now they don't mark
Yeah, I'm
that
not
stack,
confusing that problem.
but that is a stack of 10 Earth Pony tokens.
It's great, right?
Easy
I
as
don't even
cake.
have a single purple.
Yeah.
I love it. When
Another
we
Cloud
see
Chase.
the
Well,
world.
no, first Cloud Chaser and Flitter we see.
We saw
One got flipped, I think.
Yeah.
earlier.
we saw Philly Racers get flipped. This is the first 2 on the team.
My pre-mulligan opening hand had 2 of them, but I decided that was too much of a good thing.
Yeah,
And not
I'm
enough
glad
good
you
things
mulliganed
I
that.
needed to get them.
So what can he do here?
well, I'm okay.
Like,
not
Meadowbrook
seeing
is
the bricks
not
this game. I'll be
bad,
totally fine. I hope you sideboarded them out.
but it
That's
doesn't
what I would
doesn't
hope
do
for.
it doesn't accomplish anything.
Mhm.
Possible.
Like, you can definitely confront one of the problems, but is that worth it?
Yeah. Given how many points he has, it might be best to save up a little bit so you can like Shoeshine DFO or something.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how concerned he is about Hithroc actually comboing next turn. Throw will be at 5 AT.
You played 2 belly flops already?
Which I don't think is
I've played
enough.
as many belly flops as I want.
It shouldn't be.
Maybe I have a third one.
And one of the things about
Well,
Hithroc's
I'm
combo
pretty sure you have a
is
third one. It's just whether it's in your hand
if
and
you
it's
save a
black.
single unsatisfactory
I
work,
don't know.
you just need unsatisfactory
Right.
work, the Gabby with the hat on it as soon as the hat is put on it.
Yeah.
So long
You
as
know, I could
Hithroc
have
doesn't have
actually
EEA,
just
of course.
played this.
Yeah.
Just to annoy you. Oh well.
Oh, and he discarded the whatever it's called. I'll never remember the name of things. Desert Road for
Oh, he did. Yes.
limit. Yeah.
I suppose Smithers could play his mullet dash to try to beat Grogar before well, make him go away. Obviously you can't beat him.
Yeah.
Which is actually going to get me further.
Come on, you have chillax. Do you really need anything else?
He's thinking about the Hithroc.
Yeah, right. Let's use words. Let's use the power of chillax.
Okay, let's.
I'm playing at the Winged Plunder.
Sure.
Oh yeah, he
That's
can do
fine.
that during
Challenge
Troublemaker
Grogar
phase.
With
That's what's happening
11
here.
versus 7.
That's what's happening here.
Yes.
So are all
I
Pegasi,
see.
so that is
Yeah.
4, 8,
11 versus
11 power,
7.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a
Is
better
that
play.
unwinnable?
Fronting
Aw.
afterwards as well.
Should I put something on top of my deck? I don't think I should. I think I don't care what the end
Put
result of the.
mysterious disappearances on top of your deck.
Right, yes. I mean, there is a chance that the top card of my
Because
deck is
Hithroc has 6 power, so they would have a face off if Grogar goes away here.
Sure,
Yeah.
let's flip.
Yeah.
I think Hithroc would save his pinky sense for
Ooh, well, 8.
the
Wow.
problem face off, given that
That's
it's
the highest flip in my deck.
That's a flip, I guess.
Who? Wait. Because it was 11 on 7.
I have
So
15.
it was
I
Yeah.
think you have less than 15.
so yeah, Hithroc
13
You have
on 7.
13,
Wow.
right?
So cards go to
That was
deck,
unexpected.
And Loyal Pony can go home.
I mean, that was pretty unlikely.
Now,
But
what else do I
definitely
do
happened.
this turn?
yeah, apologies for that. I couldn't edit that one out, I'm afraid, that little Discord mute there.
I didn't have any chance of a confront on Easy's cake.
Not for 118 now.
Oh, because Discord probably wasn't in broadcast mode, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or streamer mode. Whatever it is.
Let's just swift them up
Little wrinkles
here
that
with
will get ironed out
Grogar.
as we move through the tournament.
Okay.
Okay, so he's moving up. Is Chillax really swift? Why?
I don't know, should you?
I mean, I think so, yeah.
Was her ridiculous ability or their
Alright.
ridiculous ability not enough?
Hey, I
Just
mean,
had to have Swift on
Let's
there.
do it.
Yona's swift.
And
Yeah,
Oh,
but
good.
Yona has a reason for being Swift to be even more annoying.
Okay, my turn.
yes.
418. Drawing a card. Ah, that's not the card I needed. I could honestly do this.
The next turn, Smithers plays the Meadowbrook.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I think you just do that. You don't even try to face off because I'm
I don't
pretty sure
know.
he
I
can
could fight
DFO.
my
He just
own
needs 2
brother.
power, 2 more power over there.
Laughtily, I don't know.
And then that would
Use the
go up
elements in this.
to 12
Yeah,
points.
magically.
It's going to be magic.
I'm going to do magically. I'm going with that.
Well, you like Disney fans, so I suppose that's appropriate.
Okay, I have only 5 AT to work with.
Well, if you're Hithroc, only has funny business in his hand as
I
removal.
could do that, and I think that's the play here.
Is that main? And that's main
But
phase
you're
removal,
about
right?
to fight
I believe
my
so.
Draugr,
Even I don't,
which is
strictly speaking, know what that card
so
does.
annoying.
Is that the one where you have to
I wouldn't do
discard?
that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's part of the
I
discard
trust
cycle.
you.
Not like I did that before or anything.
Yeah, right.
No, I've learned my lesson. If I fight Grogar, I lose. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
pay
that's
2,
why you
discard
moved
2.
there.
yeah.
And just
to
dismiss
not lose
something, yeah.
from Draugr. Not fight Draugr anymore. I think I'm... I don't think... 17 cards left. 10, 11,
He really wants
12,
a belly flop here.
13, 14.
Hithroc is getting close. We heard him mention there he's only got 17 cards left in his deck.
Okay, so I can draw all but
The
one
Applejack
card in
and
my
Pinkie
deck.
Pie will almost certainly draw that out if he wins the face-off.
Does he? Oh yeah, he does have another one.
Rather than 180 short or 1 power short.
Yeah,
one card in my deck short.
my deck is quite novel, right? It finds new ways to be short on something.
He would also draw. Yeah, he'd draw too many
Always
cards. I
by
don't
one.
want to count.
I mean, that card is same damn delivery though. No, that card is Benji Punch. We just flipped it. Should I do that instead? I think that's kind of good.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Also thins
particularly
my deck and
against
shuffles it.
an aggro deck like this one, immediate removal is huge.
You'll just defeat them, which is... Oh, but I can do that, and that's kind of good. Kind of good. I'm
Now the
going with
question
kind of
here
good.
is, does Hithroc
Alright,
actually
alright,
care
I
if
think I have
Smithers DFOs?
I think I have a plan here.
Alright.
The
The assumption being that he can just combo
Before
off
my
next turn
troublemaker
regardless.
phase.
Yeah, just spend nothing this turn.
I'm
Maybe he
gonna
DFOs,
banish
maybe he
this
doesn't.
dude. Find the thing.
We're like deck thinning here.
Oh wait.
And it is,
I don't...
yeah,
Oh, there we go.
worth
I was
pointing out.
afraid
Hithroc
I didn't have them.
does have
There they are.
a stack
I
of
was
10
like,
Earth
oh,
Tummies
no.
there, so it's quite possible he would win the
Doesn't
DFO
that
anyway.
go face down?
Yes.
It was done
Yes,
during the
exactly.
trigger
That's
window
exactly what
right
I
before Troublemaker phase.
Then
Okay,
I'm
sure.
going to use my Pinky Sense to put a
One
card
thing
on
to be
top of
said
my
about
deck.
TTS versus Octagon, it's
think
a
it's
little
gonna be
less
this
obvious
card.
which phase they're in.
Yeah.
Is it? Is it going to be that card? Might be other card.
Does look like he's planning for a face-off if he's going to just drop a Mimics on top of his deck.
Yeah.
No, so the highest flip you have in your deck is 7. So if I do that, and you flip a 7, I still win, so yes. We're putting that card on top of my deck. Now I'm my main phase thingy.
Be interesting here, yeah.
Wait, was this a
Well,
mistake?
it would be interesting to remove Chillax here and get the 4 extra power and get rid of Chillax.
Oh no. Oh no. You have... How much power you have there? You have 10 power.
Oh yeah, because now they're facing off.
Oof.
Sounds about right.
Can I match that? See, I'm really thinking whether I should do a single face-off here or not. Because I definitely don't want to give you 2 points.
Yeah. No, you
But if I
should-
can get them for myself, that would be great.
you should do a double face-off.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
How did I not think of that? Let me get purple here
Then
real
you
quick.
get all of your
It
airplanes
is
involved. Then
actually
definitely.
impossible, I think, for
Right.
Hithroc to double. He has no way of getting the purple.
How did I not think of that before? Thank you, Smithers.
Like, does it even have it in his deck? Like,
Uh,
no, the only purple is the Starlights.
I think he has a speech.
No. You know my deck list. You should know answer to that.
That'd be
Yeah,
the
he has
only way.
motivational speech, but he needs 4. Yeah, 4 purple.
Yeah, so speech to purple plus a starlight would do it. Yeah, not that he would ever make that play.
No,
That's the noises I make when I am confused.
confused horse noises.
I could get like to 12 power. Do I go for the risky play? Really? Is that really what I do?
Always go for the risky
You
play.
also probably have Middlebrook for those mimics, so that's annoying.
I mean, yeah, but this is
Yeah,
a
yeah. If you
tournament.
have Middlebrook,
You're
my
out.
risky
And
play
granted,
is ruined.
this is just game one, but
So I guess I gotta play it safe.
By safe, you mean boring.
Backdrop builders on your
I am.
chillax.
Sure.
Let's flip.
So you got 4v2.
4v2, yes. 6, 2. Okay,
You win.
I win.
draw a lot of cards.
1, 2,
Yeah, so
3,
it's like-
4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 17.
Was that 18?
Just like that.
That's a lot of draws.
I know, it was 17, yeah. 24 cards in hand.
Okay. Okay.
He will proceed to discard a lot of cards.
What should I do here?
Which will make a lot of Earth Ponies, which he can stack. Well, oh, and his deck is empty.
Mm,
Actually, a good point. Thank you, Bugle, for pointing that out. Yes,
I
right.
could get
Right now,
that.
he should have his
What
flip
does
card
that
in his
give
deck right
me?
now.
do I gain anything from doing this? The answer is yes, maybe, probably.
Fortunately,
kinda.
that flip passed. During the game.
Oh, I now yeah.
But I will
Yeah,
make a note
I
of that
now
for the
regret
future.
that I didn't actually play backdrop builders there. Oh, that was such a mistake. Oh well. Yeah, if I was smarter, if I was a real big brain, I would make such amazing plays right now. Can't even imagine how good they are.
Does he still have the other
I
Pinky
mean,
Sense in
Oh,
hand, or
wait,
did
I
he
can
discard that?
Okay, hold on. I still have a big brain. I still have a big brain. I still have a big brain. We're still in this. Still in this.
I
All
don't
right.
see it.
We're gonna play
1 AT.
Pinky Sense.
Oh wait, no, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Exhausted.
Is Pinky Sense unique?
Put same damn delivery
It
on
is
top of my
not.
deck. Shuffle my
Not.
deck. And get 118.
Nice.
Then. Yes, exactly. Perfect.
So doesn't the rule on shuffling mean say that you to shuffle your deck you must be like no one must know what order the cards are in, but
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know which order the cards are in?
Yes, I
don't.
think we discussed this when we were updating that rule. But
All right.
Fair enough.
Damn, I still don't want to pay 280 for that, but oh well.
it wasn't
280
super
for
relevant.
Pinky's present and steal your chillax.
oh no! Oh, all of your
All of my
Pegasus
Pegasus.
are so powerful right now.
Score face confront.
Does he have? Oh, he just wants that for the face to win the face off.
I think so.
Yeah, you have 8 power there.
Yep. Let's get my counters up. Face off.
8 versus 6.
Wanna flip?
Oh.
I do want to flip. It's a 6.
No, I don't want to flip. You're going to flip a 6.
He would have flipped a 6
Two,
regardless,
Not 6.
but at least
Yeah.
that's
It's
not
Middlebrook, so that's good
Yeah, well,
for you.
mattering.
I mean, it was a 4-power
I think I
swing.
win
I
that.
guess. I want to keep my meta books. I think you probably win that.
Yeah, from
That
10.
goes home. Now I have to discard 21 cards.
Did he forget Diligent again?
Not 21. 21 minus 8.
Wow.
Chrysalis can go.
Right, Applejack and think you're diligent.
Uh,
I guess I get to.
Yeah, it would
He
appear.
had how many tokens did he have in play? He
I have to
had
order this
13
right.
tokens
I
and
have to really
17
order this right.
Earth ponies.
Yes.
I thought all discards happened before any triggers happened, but
Well, almost.
wow.
Okay, so we're discarding that. We're discarding that. We're discarding that. We're discarding this. We're discarding this. Discarding this.
Yeah, sorry, GP. Yeah, it's a
Oh.
stack of 10
I
tokens.
assume it's GP.
Come on, let me
fair
sort
enough,
my
yeah.
cards here real quick.
It could be me.
Okay, we're discarding that. Need that. So need this. Discarding this. Putting this into play. For
I believe by the end of this
I don't
turn,
know,
we'll be
for-
able to tell it's a stack
doesn't
of Earth ponies by its sheer
matter,
height.
I think.
Just for colors.
For colors, yeah, purple.
Okay, so now the
so
question is, what
now-
does Smithers do next turn?
Just to prove you really don't need it.
It's much harder for
I
him
put
to win DFOs
Same
now
Dame Delivery on top of my deck.
because
It'll depend a little bit on what
I
Hithroc
discard
calls with his
Spitfire.
mimics.
I discard Spitfire.
because he's gonna have 13 additional.
And I have
Oh
to
no,
discard
he's
one
drawing 2 more
card.
cards. So,
And it's either this one or this one.
Yeah, it's
Which
fine.
one?
well, like, what else are you gonna call other than event here?
Which one
right,
do I
it's
need
like-
more?
Well, I guess, yeah, given that he's about to go
Which
into
one
his
do I need
combo,
more?
unsatisfactory work is what he's most afraid of.
Yeah. Like, yeah, there's a chance that he
It's
plays a
hard.
dilemma
I don't know
here,
which one do
but
I need more. Yeah, I can't play this card anymore, so I guess not this
no, I
one.
would think you would actually want.
Now I have 2 triggers. Well, actually, I have 13 triggers.
Really? Oh, okay, lots of triggers.
I have about like 20 Earth ponies.
Yeah, you have a lot of Earth ponies.
22, I think. Now I will process same Dame Delivery. Oh, look, it's same Dame Delivery. Shuffle the deck, gain 180.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will draw. Well, I guess I can draw either 1 or 2 cards. Doesn't matter. I draw 1 card from Spitfire. Oh no, I am at 9 hand limit. I'll put this on top of my deck. I'll look at same Dame Delivery. I gain 180 and I shuffle my deck. And that's gonna be my turn. I also have some home limits.
Didn't he miss a draw there?
Yes.
Oh,
I believe
there's
he
4 Earth pony tokens.
All
opted not
right,
to
have fun winning
take the
face-offs.
second draw.
Ah,
Your
okay.
turn.
That's only
Is that a
22
May?
Earth pony
I
am Spitfire is a
naming
May, yeah.
resources.
32 Earth pony tokens. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
am
Okay,
naming
yeah.
resources.
you can tell there's a bit of a Z axis on that pile
As
right
you
now.
do.
As I do.
But yes, that is now a stack of 32 Earth Pony tokens.
So
Okay, tokens. Card.
I'm trying to think about how Smithers wins this.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure you've only played 2 belly flops and not discarded any.
With only 4 AT, yeah.
Which means
I mean,
that
you're
the
essentially
remaining
forced
one is
into
either
Meadowbrook.
in your hand or your
Apple Bloom's in her 30s now.
Would they sideboard a belly flop?
Barely convinced as to which of those it is.
I mean, Hithroc still doesn't have a belly flop in hand.
Yeah, this is a relatively key moment for that.
But you just got both your mist mains.
But I think that he wants Smithers to confront here.
I mean, do you have a misfire?
It knocks him up to 4
Until the end, yeah.
friendship counters,
There's no need for it.
which he can use to play
EEA, yeah.
EA.
And sadly, I am.
And then
devoid of
how much
Hithroc
is
from Mistfire
Starlight
and Death
cost?
Threat.
1?
1. That's right.
Yeah.
And then 2, and what is
Imagine
Gabby?
Destiny drain in blue yellow.
Gabby costs 3.
3. Oh, because yeah, you don't have blue. Okay, yeah.
Well, at least when I lose this double face, it's only 1 point and not 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
if he bounces Gabby,
if you do a double face off, that is.
If I can
Mhm.
manage double face.
Smithers does have the
I
single
would be impressed.
unsatisfactory
I-
work in
I would be
hand.
I
impressed
think
so.
he's
if you
had it
do
since the
though.
very beginning of the game.
He drew it a little bit ago. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he does have mimics, but that's yeah, it depends on. Oh, yeah, I guess if Smithers doesn't do anything here, then that's also fine.
We missed it in the audio, but Hithroc did name resources with mimics. Afraid of
I think
dilemmas, I
has
guess.
to happen either way.
Pretty sure Smithers
You
knows as
playing
well that
Meadowbrook?
has to start with Meadowbrook.
Of course, it has to happen either way.
Hithroc knows it as well as
So
anyone
annoying.
else.
Yeah. Still not gonna win anything, but it has to happen.
Yeah, like you don't get anything out of
Do
it.
it then.
Kind of it doesn't waste a
Do
turn,
it
but
then. Play it.
that's all that happens. I don't even think you confront.
I dare you.
No, you can confront against if I ever remember the name of cards. Lacking lesson plans.
Ah,
That's what that one is.
He can also
pass
just
your turn.
confront that
Yeah,
one
the
for
other
free
one,
because he's got a
2-turn
Chillax and a
clock,
Fluttershy.
and I don't even think I can do. I'm not. To be honest, I'm not entirely certain. It's only a 2-turn clock. You might have
Yeah, it might be a one-turn clock. Who knows?
some tech that makes it a 1-turn, but
Depends on what you do. It really depends on what you do. How many time you have. How much time you have, rather.
Meadowbrook to Shoeshine, Bugle suggests. You could, given you're confronting LLP automatically.
Oh, you have 3 counters as well.
Yeah, I have 3 counters.
But that's not gonna get you
Pretty neat, huh?
a double confront. I don't think.
So you get a
Unless you eat everything.
Yes, if you eat like everything, you can DFO.
8-8.
That's 6
Like,
plus
man,
the
8-18
1
with 3
plus
counters is a
no,
lot.
but then you'd have eaten chillax. Because you need
I
8
don't know.
for
You tell me.
easy as
So my
cake,
deck,
right?
you should
Right, but you can
I've
eat
seen
the
your deck.
you
I
can
do
eat the
know.
Chillax after you've confronted lacking lesson plans because it's immediate.
6-18 with 3 counters.
Right?
No, but you still need you need
Wouldn't be enough.
'Cause you'd only
You
be able
can
to eat-
utilize the. Can you utilize the?
you eat 6.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you can.
Shoe Shine's only 1 power, so you'd only be at 7, even if you
Yeah,
ate everything, and you need to be at 8.
I totally can get extra AT if I really need to from Pinky
Yeah.
Sense same days.
Yeah, you can win next turn.
Do you want to concede?
I don't think
No,
Hithroc
I
can
can't
win
manage
next turn, can he?
Okay, do it then.
I mean, I'm gonna lose anyway, but I'm still gonna play Mage Meadowbrook.
Okay, do it. Don't subtract your points
Where
though.
am I gonna put it there?
Although
Even
yeah,
at
do
8
subtract
AT,
your
I don't
points.
know if he can.
3 points for Meadowbrook. That sounds like a fair cost to me.
For 8, I don't think so. Well, he certainly wouldn't be playing the EEA.
You say
Yeah.
events or resources for mimics?
I said resources.
Resources. Okay.
Which would mean that as
Oh
long as
no.
Smithers has 1
Her.
AT, he can stop it.
See, this is why I hesitated to play second Pinky Sense for so long, but
Oh,
the
I
time
wasn't
was coming,
counting
really.
using Fluttershy to exhaust.
Your problems.
I mean, I'm not even.
That's what I was
confronting it,
missing.
so I'm not sure you can start a single.
Oh yeah, you're not. Well, I mean, if I was gonna single confront me, that's the place I do want to do it then.
Okay. Anything
So
else?
kind of dropping your hand, that's a given.
There's unfortunately making the
I don't
incorrect
know.
read of a
Could be
belly
anything
flop
in my
in
hand.
Hithroc's hand.
I mean, his deck is
I mean,
empty. He only
just
played
take
one.
that in your hand.
Maybe I have
Doesn't it?
school shut
That's
down.
an
I'm
option.
gonna.
It's a reasonable assumption,
Hmm Absolutely.
but I guess Hithroc
For all I know, my
sideboarded it
entire
out.
hand is
Oh, you played
flops.
2? Oh, yeah, you did play 2.
I
But
do
like,
know
it's a
that
reasonable
my
assumption that there are
cards
3 in the
actually
deck.
flops.
Like,
Or if they are, then I'm going to be appealing to a judge.
I mean, on the one hand, yes. On the other hand,
Given
they
that
did
that
look
would
at
mean you
deck
have
lists before
10
the
belly
match.
flops in your deck.
okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, but he doesn't know what he sideboarded.
Oh no, it's
True.
her.
I don't know if Hithroc actually had 3. Did he
It's not
have?
like she's actually going to do anything scary.
Let's
like,
look.
so-
No, he only has
so
2 in the deck.
It's her.
It's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Explore Flowshy contribute to LLP.
Ah.
I mean,
I like
I
the
can't
single
really stop that
silver
because
stream.
your Fluttershy is at 4 power. Like, I literally can't do anything about that. So yeah, you confront.
Yay.
Funny business is a poor
I get
substitute.
to try and like eat half my friends to
It's true,
confront Easy's
but
cake
this
and then belly flop.
restriction
Shoeshine.
will do things.
I mean,
Okay, yeah, so it looks like Smithers is doing the DFO with
Yeah, you'll still lose
Shoeshine.
the face off.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many friends I have? 5, 6. Yeah, I can't even eat enough friends to
Okay,
confront.
it's okay. You'll
Easy's
play
cake,
more
but it
friends
doesn't
next
matter.
turn, I guess.
Go for it.
All right, 418. Draw a
except
card.
for-
Oh, it's this card. Didn't expect to see this
Oh,
one.
wow.
Let the counting commence.
No one expects the Spanish same-day delivery.
A scenario that I'm
You
sure
have
you're
0 AT,
quite
you know?
familiar with, Cheese,
That is
the
true.
pre-combo calculations.
That means
Yeah.
I don't have to spend 4 AT on a thing.
He went down to 0 AT. So
he did.
he doesn't have to worry
See,
about
that's what I
UW.
meant by depends on what you do, because if I don't have to play EA, then I have enough AT. I think I need to recount that.
Yeah, so he pays the 3 Spanish days.
Oh, well.
Well, use Shoeshine. Oh, well, I guess not.
Okay,
I don't know,
fine.
every time I see SCD, I read it as SSD, and I'm like, why are we talking about drives?
Mhm.
Yay.
You have 0 AT. Okay, so I need
So did Smithers just like randomly eat
3,
something?
4,
I'm
5,
sure it looks like it, yeah.
Hithroc combo from this point, right?
7.
Yeah. So with the benefit of seeing everything and
3,
some
4,
smart people in chat. Oh, that's
5,
right, correct. Those little Discord sounds you heard was me coming on to say that
3,
this was over
4,
its home limit.
5.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Ugh.
We can see
3,
that Hithroc
4,
is 180 short.
5.
Well, he is, of course, going to count it up 3 ways from
3,
Sunday.
4,
Make sure he's not missing it,
5, 7.
as you do.
Because he needs the 1 AT to be able to move.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
He's also missing Wreck. Right? Oh, no, his main is...
Your combo, you tell me.
No, his main is pink.
Yeah, because it'll be really annoying if like
where's his purple
right,
wreck?
and don't do it right. So I have to like
speech for purple. Yes, there we go.
do it step by step in my mind, which is really hard.
Oh, no,
So that's like
go
2
ahead.
AT short.
Yeah,
I
just
think.
flop the cards on the board.
Because
right?
it's 3, 1, 2. And then you have to
Go,
move.
mess it up, go, oh, well, I guess I screwed that
Yeah,
up.
I guess that doesn't work. Oh well, what can
And
you
then
do?
let me win next time.
Okay, so that's 280. That's 280 right there.
Oh,
That's
play the
short
SSD, sure. Yeah.
SDD.
380.
Everyone
SDD.
in chat is screwing it up too. Well, except for
Back
GP. He said it right.
Back to 2.
We're just going to start calling
that's
that card that,
380.
and then everyone's going to be confused.
So
Just like
180,
burrito
I'll be
attack.
left with 580. I have 3. I have 2. I'm missing 180. Of course I do.
Maybe that's what Luna's actually shipping.
Can I play that around
Yeah,
somehow?
Bugle, that's correct. The problem is people also refer to school
Okay,
shutdown
so-
by its acronym just as often.
That's 380.
And they're both purple cards too.
That's 480.
Both
Play
purple events
that.
even.
That's back to 380, and I play that. That's back to 280. So that doesn't do anything. Oh well.
It is a real shame, as
Here's your reward.
with Smithers having no AT, this is the perfect time to go off, but
Thanks,
no,
I hate it.
doesn't work.
Pass to you.
I don't know why you.
Yeah, I don't think. But like clearly,
Next turn.
Hithroc can win next turn.
And that's not going to stop me winning this turn.
You're right. That was a mistake.
Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, shit. It was meant to be.
Because he's not going to get
Stop the pay one to draw.
I'm fine with you paying one to draw, though.
6 points this turn.
Please do it more.
Yes. 3 on the board, no
You don't know what I'm going to draw.
Bunyip in hand, only 1 left in the deck anyway.
Oh, I should have played the card, probably. Oh, no, I did a mistake. No. Oh, well. I should
Any
stop
event.
making
Smithers
mistakes. That doesn't...
confronts. Does main
doesn't
6 need
make
to
me any
exhaust to play a card?
Student 6, yes.
Sorry,
Oh,
student
man,
6,
why
not main
haven't
6.
I thought of that?
Yeah.
Stop making mistakes.
Yes,
That's such
right?
a good idea.
I know, right?
Oh, I should have thought of that years ago.
See, like, I just realized that as we were
man.
playing.
What was Hithroc's
All the
mistake?
things I could have been doing.
So
Not playing
Right,
Gabby?
what will you be doing?
I know
all of this
that
time I could
playing
have
the
just
mimics
not.
was a mistake, I think.
So what will you be doing then?
What will I be doing? Oh, man.
It doesn't become like evident later, or until later. But if I recall correctly, Hithroc did not want to put the extra point on the board that mimics represented.
Question.
I know.
Yeah, but
Do some things.
Do them then.
There.
Yeah, Bugle, I know. I was the guy who watched it first.
That at the start of
Although, you know, this is
before I know what else.
a very very tense moment, for what that's worth.
Do you want to go to start of the score phase?
No, I have to do other things before that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of math, it looks like, in this.
Imagine
deck.
if you had 30 or 40s. Shushine would be so happy.
Oh man, she would be so happy. What the biggest shoe shine ever?
Smithers slams
Imagine
down
if there was a card that said,
main 6.
steal all the friends until the end of the score phase.
Yeah.
I wonder why they never printed that. Such a good idea.
They should have done that. That would have been great. I'm sure.
Hithrox mentions it now.
Like, bannable or anything.
Nah.
Now, Smithers
No, I
does
think I
have
know
the
what-
benefit
what
of
two cards I have
being
to
able to
think
save
about.
up the AT for his unsatisfactory
One of
this
them is
turn.
This.
Yeah.
Mm.
Although it looks like he doesn't.
Good thing I didn't do the thing I wanted to do then.
And the other one is.
Oh no, okay, that was the 2 for
Why
that
do you
card.
need two?
I mean, you can never have too much of a.
Yeah, so he easily DFOs here.
I guess that's fair.
Which is why I need 5 for Fluttershy Nurturing Natures.
All right. You gonna use your staff?
Nah.
Okay. What you
Yeah,
gonna do
hovering
then?
over that card, he knows he's going to save it.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Let us see. I am going to use Fluttershy's currently 7 power. Actually, wow, that's a lot of power. I'm going to exhaust Fluttershy to contribute to easiest
Yeah.
cake.
Makes sense.
Right. Yuffie
Then
giving
I'm
us
gonna go
the
score
combo math.
phase.
That
Well,
explaining
sorry,
that yes.
is at the start of score phase.
The
Actually.
bigger issue with playing the
It's not
mimics
score
was
phase.
that
Use
Hithroc
Fluttershy,
is going to be
contribute
180
Yeah,
short
yeah.
again.
Attempt to confront easiest cake.
At
That's
least.
pretty bad.
Sure.
Then I'm going to attempt to confront lacking lesson plans.
Okay.
And then I guess we have a face-off.
Face off. A very fair one, too.
Yeah, you're only like 30 power ahead.
Oh yeah, because Hithroc wins
Ooh,
this
and I
face
get
off.
Brian to put into play.
That's annoying. I win, though.
Now,
Yeah, lucky you.
if this flips into a 2 bonus problem, that's pretty
I am very
bad.
enjoying my point.
Hithroc doesn't need the Earth Ponies
Oh, that's the
anymore.
card I wanted all the time.
But
All this
what
time.
are we? Yeah, they're both ones.
Yeah.
All right. My turn.
Right. Well, after I deal with home limit.
Okay, deal with home
So
limit
I'd
then.
rather more over than I was.
So I assume what's going to happen here is
Also,
Hithroc's going to spend a while doing math.
Critters
Figure out he can't.
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
From these shoe shines.
And he has no way to
I can move them if I want.
stop Smithers from doing anything, so it depends on whether Smithers gets Bunyip or not.
And put a counter.
Oh, yes. It would appear that we're all spaced out with Smithers getting the critters here.
Hammer for home limit. Now, I guess
Fortunately, S.
let's
Not quite a
try one
bastion
of
of correctness. I haven't been so far, unfortunately.
and, like, make this route more circuitous to put another counter on it because I can.
Okay.
So
What is shoe shine when you win a face off? You get a
Yes.
critter?
Good.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
5ET. Oh, it's this card.
Oh no, not that card. That's the worst card.
All right, back to counting.
All right.
Hello, combo maths.
So let's
Yes, also
see about this.
I have more counters. All right, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Back to 2, so that's 2 ET. I have 8 ET left then. That's 7. I think I'm good here? Question mark. 4.
22 remaining. Yeah, I think your math is correct. Oh.
I'm so annoyed I didn't do anything last turn. Well. Oh yeah, this, I guess. This card might lose me the game. That's the name of that card.
Oh. Great card.
Because
Yeah,
that's the
playing
plus
that
1
was fairly
point.
stupid, but oh well. Okay,
I
so
thought it was going to be Grogard, but yeah. You know, you got Grogars in.
yeah, it should have been a Grogar now that you mention it. That would have been much better, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Frightening
Anyway.
shoe shine
How much
good.
power does he have? How many power tokens are on that shoe shine?
3,
Shoe shine? There are 2 on the
7,
top one, I believe. 1 on the bottom.
7.
Yeah.
That's 7.
You can boost up.
That's 7.
Distracted lead actress is 6 to confront.
That's 1.
It is
4.
5. Well, 4
So that's
on
8.
Smithers' side.
That's 2.
Yeah, on Smithers.
So it's 9.
Right, Bugle points out.
And then I
Is
play
Grogar
this.
banished? He can get that Mimics out of there. It's being a problem.
Back to 8.
At the cost of 1 AT.
Yeah.
Play
But next turn he can
this.
definitely do the combo, right?
Go back to 7. I really shouldn't have played those mimics that turn. Because I'm 180 short again. And like, if I didn't play them, you wouldn't be able to defeat them, so you'd only score 3 points, not 4 next turn, potentially.
Because he drew the
And
assist.
yeah, so that was the
STD.
worst thing ever. Yeah, playing that mimics might have just lost me the game. Oh well. Do you want to concede now?
Less than ever.
Okay, we're going with less than never then.
So, given that you can't combo off,
What do you do?
yeah, do you just wait? You've got no relevant immediates in your hand. You are watching Wither's turn, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can stall for time here anymore, so purple. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Starlight.
Mm-hmm.
Starlight is fine.
Starlight's fine.
Clearly, Hithroc was
Place
aware
and
of
then
that
delivery.
180 over on Wither's
Yep.
side.
I'll look at same damn delivery, shuffle the deck, get 180. Starlight trigger. I'll look at same damn delivery, shuffle the deck, get 180.
Shot.
Play same damn delivery. Same thing.
As you would.
I'll look at same damn delivery, shuffle the deck, get 180, and I'm back to 10. I really wish I had a pinky sense right now. That's one
Wait,
thing I
so
really
he
want.
needs 4.
Oh, you sort of played them and then, you know, let
3.
it look happened.
I think I know a way
2.
that I can grow. Do I just risk it, or do I do the smart
For the
play?
biscuit.
Yeah.
The risk here is, of course, going ahead without EEA on the assumption that
do I do the
Smithers doesn't
smart
have enough
play?
satisfactory work.
Because I think the smart play is what gets me through this game right now.
But does he need more blue wreck?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. No. I guess it depends.
Well, he can
on what
always
you have in
play
your hand.
the Gabby for free.
But like everything really depends.
Yeah, no,
You
that's not
have
what
two
I'm counting.
cards, yes.
EA is 4. I must be miscounting something
Ah.
because I count that he only needs 10.
The smart play.
Because he doesn't need more rack.
Okay, so that's 7. That's 9, and I can pay 1 to do that, but I can't do anything afterwards. 180. Can I retire that
So,
troublemaker?
like, right now,
for
he can
180?
go
Wouldn't
free
that be
Gabby,
great?
4 for EEA, 3 for Gabby,
Oh,
2
man,
for
if only I could
Hat,
take
1 to
back
move
all of
Gabby.
my
He doesn't have enough
mistakes
AT left
for
to
the
play the
I
same
know,
day.
I know, right?
Oh, because he has to
Right, I
play
will
it.
exhaust
Yes.
those and get Gabby
Yeah.
into play.
That's what I was missing. I was missing the
Hi,
play.
Gabby.
Yeah.
Like, that's Griffin.
Any responses?
No. I don't think so. I'm just trying to. No, she doesn't do a thing yet, does she?
But it
It's
looks
fine.
like he is going to
Yeah.
go ahead with it.
Well, yeah, because there's no reason to do it yet.
I'm gonna play a second Gabby.
As one does.
Hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. I know.
yeah. Yeah, I know.
Okay, if you have a response to any of this. But like if I don't go off this turn, I don't think I can go off next turn. If I pay 1 to draw, I get same-day delivery back. I'll be back. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. And moving Gabby for 2 also doesn't do anything.
Having walked this far in, I believe Hithroc.
Well, it's not until he plays the hat.
Annoying?
Right, the hat is the point of no return.
So annoying. No, don't laugh. Don't.
He knows that he flips a 6 in a face-off. Okay, so he goes for the hat.
Now. Let's say I play that now, and let's say I do all of that. Does that change anything? No, it doesn't. So, even if I play this, and even if you don't defeat Mimics, you still might have a dilemma, and with +3 cost.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't think your deck had that many
correct
dilemmas,
play,
and I
almost
think you
certainly.
flipped a couple of them.
The dilemma, the dilemma doesn't even matter.
Okay, if let's say you can't,
unless he can triple confront, which he could with
defeat Mimics, and
Shoe
you
Shine.
do have a dilemma. That will cost you.
There's no way he
4,
doesn't.
Given that the dilemma costs
Is there?
1, and you have 2 ET left. For 2 ET, can you confront both problems? Yes, you can. But can you confront the dilemma?
Yeah, he can
Yes,
have
you
10 power in the face-off.
That means I have
what
to
I'm
just
counting
go
right
for
now.
it and not worry about it.
Well, looks like
Hat.
A hat on Gabby, and I bounce.
No, no.
The one with the hat, obviously.
Because the hat discards. He can still get it back, but it would cost.
it's quite a few more turns to get it back. Yeah.
5, 6, 7 to get back.
Resources.
Hithroc doesn't concede right away. He likes to play on. As pointed out, it is possible for him to still resurrect this combo.
See, that
it's
was
7 AT.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with it. That's.
And he needs to draw his same days first. So it's like 8 AT. Oh, that's painful.
Also, I think I confronted that problem. I have enough power.
Right, 2 pink and 4 wild. Yeah, you got. That.
Yeah, and that counter's kind of relevant. No, there's the counter.
Alright, so win the game as Smithers. First step
With
is
what he has? I mean,
3 power shoe shine against Mimics.
just beat up Mimics and then.
Be fine.
Be 10 plus flip on 12, which seems reasonable.
Well, yeah, the problem is EEA is in play. The shoe shine's not.
Yes, you can't shoe shine everywhere. I was just thinking about events.
I don't win this turn. Do I have
okay.
chance after your next turn? Suspect not. So you play and you Gabby again. I assume only one of your safari hats. I don't know. Maybe you need a missed many thing to get your other safari hat back.
Maybe.
But that seems unlikely. Because you had 2 in the deck, so either you sideboarded 1 or you've still got 1 in hand. And you've really got 2 cards in hand.
And Smithers knows one of them is Gabby.
One of them is Gabby, you know that.
And one of them is Gabby. So, costs you.
But yeah, through that
Yeah,
game
both
with
your
those
missed mains are in
mimics.
there,
Why
aren't
can't he rely?
they? So both your missed mains are in your discard. So
Yes.
it's going to cost you. to
Remote generator
add
just
a
reduces
discard,
rec, right?
get them,
Yes.
and then
Yeah, that's an additional AT.
use them to get. I mean, that's AT that it's going to cost you if it's if the other card that's in your hand.
Oh, of the next card you play, sure.
Probably is. So.
Oh,
why am I
yeah.
Asking this question.
You need to keep playing it.
Alright, then do your thing. Challenge mimics.
He only has one miss main. I mean, you could do the miss main thing twice by retiring it to home.
Both cards of your deck are 6 flips because they are
Yeah.
that card that makes your deck work. 6 is 12. I would need to flip a 9. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to flip a 9. Right
I mean,
now.
I flipped an 8 this game, so.
Oh, well, that's true. But I don't have that card, nor do I have 8 cards in hand.
Okay.
So
Oh, these last 2 turns have been very long turns.
it's true. Like the last 4 turns have taken like 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, we've been here for an hour.
We have been here for a while. I mean, it's been a fantastically close game.
I mean, it wouldn't be this close if I didn't play those stupid mimics.
Yeah, well,
Because
that's
180 I was
no
missing.
problem.
Like, that was a huge misplay.
All right. Let's do it. Let's challenge the mimics.
All right.
It's the only chance I've got.
Well, that's my 6.
Oh yeah. How about that? That's 2.
2 again.
Hey, hold up.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, now you get.
yeah, I'm
EA
not sure
Council.
what you can do.
Yeah,
from
like-
off. You can't take any
EA
actions.
Council is not a good thing for me.
That's why I played him.
Yeah, well, it's almost like you thought of this.
See, the smart play would be to just play him and nothing else.
Yeah, not the mimics, just the EA.
No,
Right.
well,
Now to the main phase.
yeah.
And your deck is
Still
just
sixes.
2 of those same things, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Next turn, player gotta be in a. You have another hat in hand. I'm sure you have another hat in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Very unfortunate misread there.
Yeah, next turn I just play Gabby, and I mean I don't even have to do Rex.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about Vex. And you said resources for.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
Yes.
I can't cheaply
Nope.
do. But does it matter if it's cheap?
No.
If I can get 4 points, it doesn't matter how much it costs me.
Exactly.
Only problem is I don't have a dilemma in hand. Which means I need to draw a dilemma.
I don't know how many dilemmas he has left in the deck.
On a 1-cost dilemma on my first draw.
Yeah. But I think your deck only has 1-cost dilemmas, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it has 3 copies.
Yeah,
of
to
the
be
same
fair,
dilemma,
the
and
assumption
that's
that the other card in hand is the second hat is not a
Okay.
is probably the correct
So-
assumption regardless.
I think there's no way I can win this.
All right.
I'm playing 1 to 2 again, but
Yeah, and Brian would definitely win here. But
yeah, nothing in here is going to stop you winning next turn. So that's the concession.
You can see.
I can see you win game 1.
I didn't have the hat. You conceded way prematurely. There was a chance I wasn't winning next turn.
No, you were still winning it. So come on.
Well, to get the hat back, I would have to get my missed main.
I
Play
mean,
missed main from student 6, then play Gabby, play hat. Like
that
I'm not
was
sure if
a
I had
like
AT
I have
for all
my
of that.
combo in hand. You can concede now level
All right.
play. I never thought that would actually work. It looks like we jumped ahead to the
Yes,
setup of the next game.
I cut through the setup of the next game, so let's just quickly. Obviously, the next game is going to be Harmony. Let's just quickly have a look at their decks before we have a look at it.
They
Hithroc
are
opted
both
to play.
control.
Yes, Hithroc opted to play his purple pink. Let's see. This is a relatively standard purple pink white control construction. With I honestly forget what was in this deck now.
Is it? Okay, no. I was like, where are the same day deliveries? You have both Pinky Sense and Selena.
Yeah, Selena, Biggie Sense, relatively troublemaker. Well, the normal level of troublemaker. So mimics Parasprites, because remember, this is Harmony now. Rogars, Gyros. Yeah, relatively familiar construction. Yes, as Bugle points out, this is very similar to his deck called Twihard, although Hithroc says that this was an original construction that was heavily inspired by the deck. And then in Smither's case, we have a more chaos control sort of package. Similar idea, but yes, leaning a little bit harder in the chaos direction with Fernando, Zap, Rainbow Dash Zap, that is.
But he also has 3 Selena Blues, 3 same day deliveries.
Indeed.
3 Pinky Sense.
Yeah. Significantly shorter on the Troublemakers, with only Parasprites and Grogars, but with a little bit more removal, thanks to the Fernandos and such. So yes, Control v Control for the game where they only had 45 minutes left on the clock, or something like that. Maybe more than that. It was,
looks like an hour.
Yeah, more like an hour. So we'll see. I told you this was going to go to time, so let's get to it.
There's no way this goes to 15 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're Harmony.
I should have had
Trading
second
traditions
chance in
all
my deck,
around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a thought.
Did they call colors yet?
Oh.
Are they
Well,
still?
we
Now
don't
they're still
name
setting up.
color just yet, so.
Yes, this is pre-Mulligan, I believe.
Also, that's actually not the right color because I'm remembering the old version of this deck. Says I'm
Hello,
not
Mulligan.
claiming orange. Orange would be stupid choice.
I believe pink is the correct color for both of them to.
And with these specific decks, I do think farm is at a pretty big disadvantage.
All right. I'm glad the thing you've got is good.
And I've remembered that I'm naming pink instead of orange.
Yes, the choice.
I think Hithroc's slightly better against farm,
This
but
isn't a purple orange list anymore.
A little bit, I think. Yeah.
Why not? Either way.
I mean, mainly because Pinky Sense is just too good.
Yeah, that's true.
For
That's
chaos
true.
control. Like,
Yeah, Event.
why
Pretty
was
good
it
looking
my
hands for
flop?
both of them.
You're
Assuming
going
they can get their
first?
Twilight flip.
I'll also name pink.
Yes. Okay. So we have Twilight Pink versus Twilight Pink.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be surprised.
Feathers does have the
Sounds like fun.
Starlight to get into his purple.
Fun.
Yay.
Both have identical Troublemaker opening
Um,
hands.
So they're both
Okay.
starting pink.
Yeah,
Yes.
You're first.
Yeah. The pink and the purple. Or this pink looks very purple, but obviously you're not going to start the same as your main. Say they're going to flip.
Ooh, double trouble.
What was that for troublemaker?
It is Parasprite to the bottom and Grogar to the top.
I just saw a Parasprite go to the top.
Yeah, let's do it that way around.
Okay.
Oh, he flips
Yeah.
it.
I was remembering how it actually
Okay.
happens in the game.
All right. 218. Draw a card. Ooh. Big goof. Well, what do you
Big goof.
know?
Oh, look at that. More trouble.
Dark
More
plays
trouble.
the same configuration
them.
of
Yes.
Troublemakers. So it
Pass
is
to
going
you.
to be both active Parasprites.
Oh, wow. Trixie versus Twilight, the showdown.
At least there's no Nightmare Moons.
Tokens. Card.
And this is the like when you
your
put a
mistake
card on
was
top of
that
your
I have
deck.
both
Yeah.
Trixie and Twilight.
This is yeah, EO.
And there's a yellow Parasprite.
All right.
You could hear Hithroc.
Yeah, Hithroc knows what this means.
All right.
So, do I have to?
Hithroc's Grogar will, of course, be blocked on the top problem.
Sadly
And
not, no, you
some
turn
amount
two.
of Grogar math
Over to you.
will be incoming,
Right.
possibly.
218. Draw a card. Discard a random one. Well, I guess. No, those don't uncover first. It's a barrel.
Sorry, probably.
Oh, wait. Spoilers.
Oh, what yeah, you can't uncover
He
it.
accidentally revealed it.
Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, what a surprise. There's two yellow Parasprites.
Yeah, I'll pay one to draw. All right. I'll pay one.
Okay,
more to draw.
Selena's nice. If he could actually
All
play
right,
it.
Pass to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe we should put it the other way around.
Sinking Barrel's also not terribly useful. Can he play anything in his hand? No.
At the moment,
Right,
no.
happens.
Well, he could barrel into white to play
No.
Twine Rarity.
Is that? I thought it was 2 rack. Oh, no, it is 1 rack. Okay.
Come on, discard something good. Yeah,
That's a
we like those.
card to discard.
Next time I need to discard a random card from my hand, I need to do it better.
I like the card you discarded.
That takes a long time to random discard in TDS.
A bit, yeah.
Lies.
The preferred method of just stacking your hand,
No,
shuffling it,
I
and
like
discarding the top
I wish
is
I had it.
reasonable.
I wish I had it, like in my hand, not my discard.
So yeah, in the case of both players, they're essentially waiting till they can find Pinky Sense and not discard it.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing with these cards?
Like he can play Pinky, but
No, I'm not.
it's
Pass the turn.
All right.
feels bad.
280. Draw a card. Let's play the roulette thing. Oh, spoilers, I guess.
Wait, I'm not on 480. I should be at 280. Shouldn't I?
No,
No, I played.
Yeah, that was your third turn. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was my third turn. Okay, yeah, I'm at 480.
Goodbye, belly flop. I miss you.
That's
I don't think
a
I should
bit
do
painful.
anything else.
Yeah, welcome to the way that control versus control can
Hmm.
happen. At least they're not both Nightmare Moons.
I mean, yeah, this is just gonna go until someone
I
can
guess I could draw one.
play cards.
Yeah, let's draw one card.
Like he could play Mimic, but I think the yellow Parasprite is better than Mimic
That's
here.
not helpful. All right, pass to you.
Yeah, generally I would
can't
not
possibly be
draw
honest.
when you're that low on AT,
Any more ATs?
unless you know there's like a 1-cost card that you really want to play.
Yes.
Or I guess getting a Pinky
It's
Sense
your
down
turn,
would be
though.
really nice, but
Random discard again. Shuffle.
I
Yeah,
like
but the
that
problem
too.
is that if he doesn't draw it, I guess in... Oh no, because yellow Parasprite's out, so
Keep that
it
up.
doesn't really matter.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and he got rid of his pink entry. Huh?
No?
Now he has a card he can play.
Yeah, I think we figured out the T.
Yeah, I was there for a second just to clarify the AT situation. Unfortunately, I was muted
Parasprite is
on
annoying,
the
isn't it?
recording, so you can hear me coming
Yeah.
into Discord,
We
but you
shouldn't
can
have
never hear what
played
I
it.
say.
Like, we should have just had them.
Yeah, we should have like banned Parasprites from this.
Yes.
It's almost like the card is annoying or something.
Oh yeah, Bugle, correct. Rainbow Shine is now active, so you can Rainbow Shine to Gyro to same day.
Imagine if it was
to
just two
flip.
Grogors, if I like switched around things. Life would be so much better.
Yeah, it could have been two Grogars so easily. But
I mean, you play it because it's entry, like,
Oh yeah,
and you
that-
don't want to
not how
discard
life
it. Like,
happens, apparently.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
reasons to play it right
so
now.
sad.
start working your way up to maybe beating
wait,
up that
playing something?
Parasprite.
Oh, play a Rainbow Shine.
Wow.
And
I assume he
now
sees
I'm
it.
playing
Yeah.
a Gyro.
All right.
So this is a fair point.
Search my deck
You
for
perhaps
Gyro.
understand, Cheese, now after
gonna
the first
search
game
for-
why we asked the question about
like
end of round
shuffle
procedures in
accounts.
best of threes.
Well, yeah.
Care to
I have
elaborate
to search for that in the
for the
hope that
audience?
It actually works.
Oh, did someone ask what happens? Oh no,
Well,
but
no, I just think it's a fair
yeah.
point of
So
interest.
floor rules.
Grab a
Once you
Alright.
end
Scope sounds good.
the first two rounds,
I think that's your only scope in the
and
deck.
you're in time,
that's what you think.
like you run out of time,
Yeah, that's what I think.
then
That's what you
you
think,
can't
so,
have an eliminations
like
round, which is what this
possible
is, and in a tie.
Um,
So you go to sudden death on the third game,
do more than that.
Do you
and
do
it's
more than
terrible.
that?
But
I'd like.
there's not really a better option. So
Mhm. Yeah. So
Good
if
then.
time were to expire, and Smithers be ahead in this match, then we would go to a
I'd
sudden
like
death
to
game
play
3.
a draw either
If
one,
time were to expire with
and
Hithroc
end
in
my
the
turn
lead,
with 6
then
cards.
Hithroc would win.
All right, my turn.
but if they tied this game, then
JT.
Hithroc would win.
Draw a card.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
We'd win a best of
That's
3
a tie, I
series
guess.
1-0.
Let's play the discarding game.
Which is
Mimics.
interesting.
Now,
Starting game goes.
What card? Sorry, I missed that. What card did he find? Did he do the same day delivery thing?
no, he
No.
searched for scope.
Very
I guess which also
interesting.
flips, but
Do I?
same
Do
day.
I think I do.
Does scope just reorder, or does it also let you put them on the bottom? I think it's reorders, right?
I think it's just reorder, yes.
Let's pay 2.
Draw 4, put 3 on
sorry.
top,
Let's pay
yeah.
1
Yeah.
barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Hithroc is going to be putting his mimics into play.
And I name white.
Yeah. Okay. Which gets him a
Let's
friend
play
into
2
play,
for
which then will let him play
exposed over there.
Paper Toy next turn.
Bring mimics back into play. Well,
Now, I don't
back
know if Mimics
the
is
word, I
better
guess.
than.
Not really back, more like into play.
Better than Parasprite, yeah.
Parasprite.
Yes.
It is a harder to defeat friend.
I will.
Troublemaker, but yeah.
do I
Troublemaker,
get
yes.
my barrel back.
Is barrel safer in play or in
What can you
hand?
do with my
That's
barrel?
the question.
Will you actually banish it? I don't think. Well, if you banish it, like that's the same as Parasprite discards it, I suppose. Except you.
Does he
wasted
not have?
resources on that,
He has
so,
Mistmans in here. Do they both have Mistman?
But if Parasprite
No.
discards it, I think that's pretty good. So let's have that back.
Yeah, Smithers is
End of
pure
turn, I will
purple pink.
name,
Yes.
He's never going to play
Dance?
Zap. Just flip it.
Events.
Mimics names events.
Yes.
So event was actually a decent call here, it looks like.
Very much so, yes.
Tokens. Card.
Does lock Smithers out of... Well,
Oh, there's Pinky Sense.
I was about to say, locks Smithers out of flipping, but...
Power
oh,
against
true.
what would have been a power sprite, but is now a mimic.
Yes.
See, if you had kept Parasprite here, Hithroc, it would have hit the Pinky Sense.
Defeat.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
It's like
But he's been
two
going.
extra power. Not that hard.
Yeah, just go 3 versus 6. You have scope. You can actually
Yeah,
place.
I-
You can play scope.
No, I can't.
You can.
It cost me 480 to play.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you can. Just,
I
yes,
can if I exhaust Rainbow Shine.
exactly.
Yeah, he
See
probably
what
should have
you-
played it
See what I'm
on
talking
Hithroc's
about?
turn. But
Yeah,
I
with
see
the
your
intention
plan
of flipping
now.
his main over for sure. Get that Meticulous going. Oh, he doesn't have a friend at home, unfortunately.
What am I doing with my life?
Yeah,
probably
playing
focus
20
more on
card
getting
games, who
the
does that?
power to beat up
Uh,
yellow Parasprite, but
full with class.
Yeah, this game is not going to finish before the time limit.
All right.
Yeah, he does have the
Right.
AT and the
I
rec to
might as well
play
just challenge the
Sunset
limit.
Shimmer.
Sure, let's go
which
for
would
it.
be pretty good.
I
Get rid of his purple
Let's
entry.
go for it.
Yeah, let's challenge. Like
He's challenging 3 on 6,
2
I
hours.
guess so.
6.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Oh,
but like,
glad to see that gone.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, it gets him... It gets him like a
No.
Yeah.
a
That's
gyro
right.
at home. Yeah,
You.
which when he plays Picky Sense and flips, he can start gaining AT
Aw. Don't need you.
using
Yeah.
Twilight's ability.
Alright, are you doing anything else?
looks like he's thinking about the Starlight.
Playing Sunset Shimmer.
Or sorry, Sunset. Whatever, Twilight,
Yeah, Magic
Sunset.
Unicorn, whatever.
I am
Starlight, they're all the same pony.
playing Pinky Sense
No, not the Pinky Sense. Sure,
because I have no reason not to play Pinky Sense.
that's right.
And I'm ending the turn.
Okay. 218. Draw a card. That's a card. Okay. See, my plan worked. I discarded barrel.
What an excellent plan.
Yes.
He really wants to play
Let me think.
Cover to cover?
Twily here.
Oh.
Problem is like that's an immediate target for
Let me check
Sunset,
the card's text real quick.
but
Because Sunset was errated. Okay, I see. I could do like this stupid play. I'm not sure if I should do it though.
always do
Like
the stupid play.
it'll work, right? It sure should work. Oh, that's so bad though.
Yeah, that's actually
Really
a
feels
good
bad.
point. Yep.
Let's play Twilight.
Does play the Twilight.
Let's exhaust Twilight for ET. Now what?
What's the thing? Exhaust Twilight for AT?
That is kind of unfortunate that I've got here.
Twilight does give Hithroc
Ooh, I could do that.
prepared as well.
No,
which
that
is quite
doesn't
useful.
help me because the face-off will start it. What will help me?
How much power is Sunset?
Sunset is 4.
4? Yeah.
I guess that will help me. Well, I think I'm getting 118 no matter what, right? Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, she's prepared.
Yes. Or no. Yes. Let's pay 1 for Gyra.
Searching
Yeah, I have Gyra on
for
my own.
Oh yeah.
Let's
resource
search for
removal.
same day
Guess so.
delivery.
Oh, he finds the
No.
same day.
Sure.
Yeah, because he doesn't have. He has nap
Let's
cakes.
put that into my hand.
Yeah, he doesn't have.
And I'll pass to you.
Right. A way to flip his main. Yeah.
Well, no, the thing to get rid of. What am I thinking of? Resources.
Okay.
He doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
in his future,
The
or
the, the zeros the zero cost one.
oh, mysterious experience. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
mysterious experience.
Still events.
You get to call events again. I don't have to discard anything because you don't have a yellow.
Starlight
card
off the
sprite
top
now.
means
Nope.
Smithers can stay even in the AT.
No more yellow
race.
card sprite.
I do have 6.
I mean, he can do better than that, but he's only at 218. He doesn't have meticulous because she's meticulous,
Do
right?
you want to challenge?
Yes, that's right.
Did they miss that trigger?
Yes, this is the first missed meticulous trigger.
Okay.
It's something that I didn't consider
Right.
actually until this tournament started.
I need a yes
but
or no.
the mental trick of flipping from core, where meticulous is never going to happen, to harmony, where it's a really big deal. I wonder how many
If
missed
they were an
meticulous
octagon,
triggers.
they wouldn't have missed the trigger.
I guess that's fair to say. Yes. But yeah, just as a spoiler, that will not be the first missed meticulous trigger this game.
Stubborn.
Nope.
Okay, I will pay 1 for scope things out.
I named events and mimics.
Oh, you did. I will rethink that.
You better.
Because I can't afford 4.
No, you can't afford more, even with Rainbow Shine.
Even with Rainbow Shine, I can't afford 4.
Meticulous and octagon's only annoying if you have other start of turn triggers.
Yes, because it doesn't
Beat up these moves.
care.
All right, I'll get 118.
Yes, that's it. You have prepared. So
I'm
I
thinking.
have 6 on 6.
That is true. Yes, octagon
Yes.
tries to stack the meticulous, right?
Do you do anything?
I want to do something. I have this pinky sense. I want to put
Sure that.
this on top of my deck.
Okay. Thinking.
I actually missed what he put on top.
It was zap.
So
I'll play Napcakes and
He has
put Rainbow Shine
280.
on top of your deck.
That's pretty good.
If it was unclear, I believe we are
Flips.
still in troublemaker phase.
Yep.
It is zap with 2
3,
Ps, by
2.
the way.
I think I
Diego.
win.
I think so.
Not that matters at all.
That was really good. Is Starlight a start of face off trigger?
Sunset?
Sorry, Sunset. Yeah. Or she immediate?
Yeah.
I think she's immediate during a face-off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only probably want to do it before the flips though.
I mean, yeah, he could have done it right there to get rid of Twy, but
Can't.
That's sad.
So at what point, if you were Smithers, would you finish your Grogar to kick the troublemakers off of that problem? To search up another Grogar or something.
Card on top of my deck.
Well, I guess it would have to be another Grogar at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then wait a turn for it, yeah. And frighten everything there.
Isn't
Like, if that
card a
happened,
main
you'd
one?
have to assume it was another Grogar.
Let me check that.
Yeah, I think it is because
Yes, because like of the
Is it-
double flip thing.
there was a thing that said it put 2 cards on your deck.
When you put a card on top of your deck, you may turn this card over. You know what? I'd like your main to not be flipped.
Oh, you're gonna go that way, are you? And so
I mean,
I missed the trigger.
I mean, we do
Yeah,
have not a lot of time left.
Yeah, fine. Fine. We're playing like
I wasn't replaying my cards, so
supposedly tier 3 rules. So I
yes.
guess. Go ahead. I don't get my main flipped.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he pinky sensed.
More than I thought.
Because Hithroc
I mean,
is
same. I'm
That-
struggling to flip my main here.
well.
Oh well. I don't care about you.
Yes,
Hithroc
Hithroc's-
should flip next turn.
Yes, if he remembers his Meticulous.
So do you do anything?
Maybe it's a bitch.
Cursed, how much time do we have left?
Yeah, I was muted.
All right, that's not that bad.
Whatever time you gave. Probably around 40 or 45. Or sorry, 35.
Yeah, we can tell by how much
Language
time's
as
left
in
in
I
the video.
shouldn't swear, or
Yes.
okay. I will try to remember that.
You could just like use push to talk.
I could.
More people need to believe in
Am I
push to
getting
talk.
anything?
I mean, so like the thing was that I was on Mumble with you this whole time, just in case I needed to ask you a judge question,
Ah,
and in the Discord channel. Yeah.
Chasing limits is gonna ruin me.
I mean, it's really your Peresprite's fault. They discarded it. Like, the reason I played Exposed is to get some purple. Okay.
gonna move up his main.
Twilight up there and end the turn.
Alright.
Why move
2T,
twice up?
Meticulous 1.
Mhm.
I'll put that card on top of my deck. I flip my
I mean,
main.
so he assumes his main's
No,
going to
draw
flip
that
next
card.
turn. It should. There's
It
multiple
should.
ways of making that happen.
Thinking.
Yeah. Okay, the belly flop here is nice if he can
Do
play
I
it.
challenge Peresprite?
Yeah, if he challenges and then uses Sunset to put like cover to cover on top of Hithroc's deck, and Hithroc doesn't have another Napcakes, which unfortunately he does. Then he would win the
I
face
know
off, right?
The card you put on top of your deck is like you wanted that to be flipped. So
Oh, yes, he has
probably
Zap
challenging
on top right now.
Peresprite right now isn't the best idea.
Yeah.
Yes, we will not challenge Peresprite. I will, however, exhaust Twilight for AT.
He needs pink. Like,
Nope, sorry about that. I should totally do that.
Oh, he has his training traditions
yellow
is still
pairs,
pink.
right?
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, main phase, I exhaust
Okay, losing
Twilight
that's a
for
little
18.
sad, but
Oops, I should be at 318. So that's the 18
Play-
I got on Twilight.
play Selena. Oh, because it's still 0-0.
I'll pay
Play Selena.
2 for Selena Blue.
Yeah.
Yes, there, I guess.
Gets him into a position where you can consider challenging the Peresprite.
Yeah, there is
And-
fine.
Get us off of
Is it
0-0.
fine? I don't
Yeah.
think it's fine, but whatever.
Except for, so next turn, Smithers can get Zap and flip it.
Yeah, it's fine.
And Frighten
will-
2.
Let's see if I will.
But the Frighten's not as bad now.
I will exhaust.
Yeah,
7
now that the
of
stuff's
these.
Now that
inside.
his main is flipped.
Draw 3 cards.
Okay, here we go. First
Because
Selena. Oh, nice.
Ooh, that changes
Pinky
everything.
sense. And
Oh dear.
Crack. Yes.
Crack, which he can actually play. That's real nice.
Thinking.
Of course I crave Selena.
So this definitely goes on top. And I
How
guess
could you
this
not?
also goes on top. So I put those 2 cards on top of my deck. It's same day delivery, so I get 1 AT and I will shuffle my deck.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to play Pinky Sense.
Yeah, with those 3 cards, Hithroc's position gets a lot better.
And I'm gonna. It kind of feels bad though.
Thinking about cracking the mimics right now by
It's
the looks
fine.
of it.
And I'm gonna play white 1 to crack your Grogar.
Oh, right, the Grogar.
Because his Grogar will flip up.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
And he intends to just beat the Parasprite the old-fashioned way anyway.
All right.
Does
Pass
Sunset
to
doesn't
you.
have to be involved in the face-off, right?
That's
Still
correct.
events.
Yeah. I'd be real worried about her.
Yes.
Ready. Tokens. Card.
And Smithers has first priority window in a face-off.
And Hithroc does not have a belly flop or napcakes.
Napcakes.
You have 6 power. That's a lot.
It's a fair amount of power.
And like, imagine like you're prepared.
Should flop your Selena into
It's annoying, but
Right.
fine.
Smithers unfortunately missed his Meticulous again.
I know that feel.
Are you in your troublemaker phase?
I'm in my troublemaker phase right now.
Let me think.
I think.
Yeah?
Right.
He's still got Pinky Sense though.
I think Hithroc is deliberating
Use the
belly
card.
flopping that Sunset Shimmer.
So,
Yeah, I would definitely do it right now.
Okay.
I don't even like.
So you use
thought
pink.
that-
I guess part of that is based on knowing it's a zap.
And put a card on top of my deck,
All right.
which will flip.
Yes. Well, thinking.
Because he hasn't actually started the challenge yet, I don't think.
That's correct. This is in response to Pinky Sense.
You're making this way harder than it should be. Because I don't want that.
You retire the gyro to the belly flop, of course.
Yeah.
Is that. Ah.
Yeah, with Zap here, you hit Selena and
Okay.
Paper Twy. Definitely seems worth it.
You're good.
Oh,
Anything
You're
else?
not
Then I will challenge the mimics.
Sure. You want to flip?
Yep.
Hithroc does,
2.
I believe, remember, is prepared.
4.
War, but also chaos.
Yes.
Yeah, prepared is a
You're gonna
mandatory
play
trigger. So
Frighten 2 friends?
Yeah, I'm gonna frighten like
Also, I get
Dr.
1 AT.
Cover and Selena because I can.
Yes. Makes sense. I'm still winning the face-off.
You're still winning the face-off. That's fine.
by 1,
7 versus yes.
8. Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah, then I think I'm out of things I can do. So your turn.
2 AT. Draw a card. Oh, I guess I
That's
could have
kind of
Meticulous,
bad
but
here.
doesn't matter much.
Does he's gonna discard the or there's a real chance. Oh, he might
Do
be
I
saving the
Do I feel like gambling?
belly flop to
I feel
use
like
with
gambling.
Mare
Let's do it.
To get rid of the Pinky Sense, yeah. He likes to
Yeah.
not play the belly flop right away.
Bam! I won the gamble.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, this turn
Let's
he
challenge Parasprite.
gets rid of both of them.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I said that. So let's challenge Parasprite.
Okay, you have 3 versus
3
4.
on 4.
I mean, there's no reason not to. Like having the gyro at home to
Let
use
me-
with
Hold on.
I also think he didn't Meticulous, did he?
He also
It's
forgot to
Pinky Sense
Meticulous.
here.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Kinda have to, don't I?
It was, even
They
by the
don't want
recording,
to.
it was
Also, this
relatively late
uncovered.
for Hithroc,
That
I
I forgot
think.
about
That did uncover it first.
Yes.
It was what? Sorry.
It was relatively late in the night for Hithroc, I think.
Do I have my Pinky Sense or not? I think I do.
I mean, for both of these players, honestly. They're both in
Putting
Europe.
card on top of my deck. Let's flip.
Okay.
4.
Also
4.
for the
Plus a
You're gonna
move.
move?
Yeah.
I
Someone?
will move Twilight and Verity home.
Okay, you win.
Cool.
I will move Gyro. Gyro gives power. Twilight has prepared.
Now the dude
Move
has a
Twilight
friend at
home.
home. May as well move a frightened
He
thing.
moved
All
Twilight home.
Okay.
I'll proceed with my turn. I'll pay 2
Uh,
for Mayor.
Alina, I think.
That's the one.
I thought that was Twilight, but maybe it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It
I'll
did
pay
look
2
like
to
Twilight now that I think about it.
Well,
Yeah, it was
uncover,
cover to cover.
cover to cover. And I'll exhaust cover to cover for 18.
I guess you zero.
And
Yeah.
I'll pay 1 to belly flop my Gyro into your Sunset Shimmer.
And get rid of
And I'll
Pinky Sense,
exhaust
yeah.
Mayor to banish your Pinky Sense.
Okay.
Pass to you.
That was discard pile, not banish.
Yeah.
And I don't think it matters for him.
We do catch it.
Still event.
There's
Yeah,
me
I would-
coming online to say
yeah.
right there.
Still events, and yeah,
I
the
guess it
resource is
matters if
banished.
Hithroc plays Miss Main.
This game is gonna be a very long one.
Oh yeah. It's good. It's a control mirror. What do you expect?
That's true.
So Hithroc is in a much better position right
But
now.
that's kind of games I enjoy.
I remember it
Yeah,
giving
absolutely.
I don't know how this goes bad for
taking
him,
a
but
stance of putting it on top of my deck, and
although he is at 0 cards right now, and the Withers
Yeah,
is at 6. Like
because that's what you do when you're Twilight Sparkle. You
I'm not sure. Like
Yeah,
ignore the fact
I'm
that
still
you
not
put it
sure
on
about
your
the
deck.
mimics instead of yellow Parasprite.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true, I guess.
what else?
Also not cracking yellow Parasprite.
Yeah. I mean, so now,
do
so now
now is
Hithroc is the guy
pay
with the option
3
to
or
have his Grogar come over and clear off the Parasprite
Right,
whenever he wants
okay.
to.
and then exhaust it for 1.
Okay.
Okay, finally got the AT game.
Can't
He also, I suppose, has the option to
that.
confront his Strange
So
Editions now.
I
Like, in a hypothetical situation where the game is 0-0 as we're approaching time limit, he is the one who has the option to go to Strange
I
Editions and
passed the
banish the
turn.
Grogar for a
All right.
confront.
Yeah.
218, Meticulous 1 on Twilight cover to cover. I mean, I'm discarding this anyway, so
Yeah.
I guess
miss
that's
having
fine.
more than one meticulous trigger.
Yeah. Oh, but I could get something better, I guess. Nah. I'll put it back on top, exhaust Twilight for AT, draw a card, discard it to Parasprite. Do I challenge Parasprite?
2-on-4, no.
Don't think I
Maybe.
do.
I don't know.
No, let's not challenge Parasprite.
Yeah.
Main phase.
I mean,
exhaust
Smithers
Twilight
deck, you
for
have to be
18.
very careful. He does have
Pay
a lot
2
of
on Frighten this.
How many does he really have, though?
Yeah, I guess let's draw some cards. Ooh.
Clever Calculator doesn't actually have a
Good
chaos
choice.
ability.
True. Yeah, now that you mention
It's
it.
This back on top.
Zap,
Let's put that back on top.
Fernando, Frozen
Let's put 2 for
Magicite,
Rainbow Shine.
Mysterious Disappearance. which
Past 2.
it's a decent number, and I think all of those are 3. No, except for Fernando, and also depending on what he sided out.
Ready and
Events.
So yeah, 2 zaps.
But yeah,
And Exhaust Rainbow Shine for 80.
Hithroc has an ability to generate card advantage with Selena
No!
and
We're gonna be at
AT.
0-0.
Yeah, I believe that was me coming in to say like, well, however much time is left.
Can't even.
I'm like 25 minutes or something at this point, I'm sure.
Do the normal thing.
So does Smithers like beat up Mimics here at some point and just win by being at 1-0 or something?
Yep.
Possibility.
None of these are good for winning anything this turn.
You're already winning this turn.
Gyro should say when this card enters play. Because that's
Wow.
the
That's
flicker
fast.
minuet, right?
Yes.
No, I said
That
no,
is.
none of these.
It's
things
the
are
EO
good for
one,
winning
yeah.
this turn. Like, so I'm not winning this turn. Is what
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, it's
Um,
missed mains, isn't it? I don't really remember if you have missed mains.
This is absolutely
Think
the kind
not.
of game that could come down to who has the most AT bank to play Miss Main.
Right, chop chop, 30 minutes.
He has no mismans.
Not like
so-
that.
I was.
And Hithroc discarded one of his mismans?
That's true, yes.
Yeah, cool. I have all of the cards in my deck, and also none of them.
Oh yeah.
So they both have the same AT generation.
Yeah.
Be really good for Hithroc if he could get rid of that. Or for Smithers if he could get rid of that. But like,
Do that. I could technically do that, but it wouldn't be a good idea.
Maybe not.
I think Hithroc is a lot closer to
Nope.
beating that
It's
troublemaker.
Minuet again.
yeah, like just looking at the board state, like
She
No,
really
Egypt.
wants to be on the board. You should play her.
I mean, maybe if she's that desperate.
oh, not having it in the deck for Smithers, yeah.
I guess.
Let's hope that my computer's desire to play Minuet is worth me.
Right, yes. Sure.
Yeah.
What does Minuet get him here?
Sure.
Oh, this is the draw one.
It's like
Okay.
mini Selena.
Draw and then put on top of deck.
Right.
Yeah.
Not as
I
good
can
as
put that on
Selena,
top.
but
My turn?
So he didn't
I
put
might as well just exhaust Starlight first,
True.
Zap on.
and then pass the turn.
218. Meticulous. After I
Ready
read
your
all of
cards
this stuff.
first.
Right, I put that there myself. Do I need it?
I want to know what card it is.
I know the next card I will have.
fortunate.
Yeah, I will put this back on top, get 180
We'll find out.
from Twilight,
It'll
and
get
draw the
discarded.
card. And then I discard it to Parasprite.
Yeah, he's already in his colors, so he doesn't really care about that card.
I know my flip.
And he knows
Parasprite.
Smithers is going to flip a 7,
Mm-hmm.
so they're actually
4.
going to face off.
7.
Yep.
I have 10. You have 11, right?
Ouch.
That's annoying.
Good.
If you're Selena, can you get anything that helps? I guess
Yeah,
you
I
could
should
get a
have
crack.
kind of expected that. Also, I challenged it early. I should have done the thing. Oh well. Mistakes never cease to come.
What could he have
Do I want
done?
to use Selena now? Maybe I'll get some get out of jail free card.
There's no
Let's
3
do
power
that.
swing you're going to get, and like unless you get a crack.
Oh look, no get out of jail free cards. Oh well.
I mean, Gyro is good enough, I guess, as long as he doesn't discard it
Guess I put
next
this
turn.
on-
Just play it.
No, I put
Oh yeah, play it
Put
and then
this on
crack right
top.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
and that on top, and that I keep in my hand. Right, Ewan.
Okay.
I will move Rainbow Shine back home. Oh, I should have moved Selena. That was stupid. Oh well.
So you actually
Exhaust,
could
this
protect
thing
your
for 80.
hand from yellow Parasprite with
Oh boy, Hithroc exhausting.
With
Twilight for
Pinky.
80.
Wait
That's
a sec.
never seen before, right? Let's play one for Gyro
to find crack.
and search
yeah.
for a card.
Assuming
that
he
card
has
is gonna be
multiple.
my
Yeah, he has 2 of them.
second crack.
There you go. Okay.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna exhaust Rainbow Shine and play it for free to get rid of this thing.
But
Okay, and then he can confront. No, not right
All right.
now.
Still in this. Let's play 2 and move that there.
Okay, now he can.
Move to score phase and confront.
gasp points in this game.
Imagine in this game points.
Okay.
Nobody does that.
He's up by 1.
Who'd
All
have
right.
thought it?
Your turn. Events.
Sure.
Up by 1 and confronting next turn if nothing
Ready,
changes.
stuff. Token.
Although now, Smithers is. Ooh, that's a good card.
What have
5
we got?
versus 6, which is a lot better.
Challenging.
Although, Hithroc does know what he's flipping. I forget what card it was. It was not the Mistmane.
Shoot, yeah.
Uh,
I didn't pay attention
That
either.
Grogar's your Grogar now, right?
Yes, it is my Grogar.
I don't think it was a super high flip
I
though.
cracked your Grogar.
You got rid of mine and flipped your own. Sure.
But he finally got rid of the other Parasprite, so things are looking better.
If you're Smithers, yeah, now you have to
Yeah.
address that point differential, especially knowing how little time is left in the round.
Yeah, this card difference in hand is pretty big, though.
True.
I mean, although he has the same number of cards in play as Smithers has in hand. Actually, plus 2 more.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Hithroc reminds us. He shuffled when he searched, so he doesn't know the top card of his deck anymore.
Ah, yes, because he dry rode.
Yes, I remember. You'll actually hear it when Hithroc flips the card. I'll be like,
I could do
oh,
that,
is
but
that
it's
what?
not
Oh.
Good in the future.
I've done that too. Like, because just like the way you shortcut things in your head sometimes doesn't match up with the way the game actually works.
I mean, you picked your deck. Could have played Balloona.
Could. Yeah, maybe I should have picked Blue. I just lost faster. Faster would have been good.
I think if someone was running
pick the farming
Luna
deck
here,
is
they would have
because,
won
like,
already.
If there's a chance you pick this deck and not Balloona, I think my farming deck just loses.
Yeah, this
Maybe.
deck does a lot better against the farm than.
Yeah, that's why I decided that like I had no choice but to play the control game.
Yep. How?
Yeah, it's a fair point, Bugle. Time considerations would lean you towards picking aggro.
So are you challenging or not? Everyone is waiting for the answer to that question.
Oh, does he challenge and play Scope?
For 4AT?
I think he does.
Yeah,
Heck,
might be that important.
I'm gonna play.
Although if he had 0, he could put
Okay.
Just draw 3 and put 2 back.
No, draw 4 and put 3 back.
It's draw 4 and put 3 back. Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's not Selena.
Extra card. Heck yeah. Let's go.
Does he go for the high flip or does he go for well, I guess the highest he can flip is 4?
Right, but he does have
So which 4?
He does have a Magicite in hand.
Yeah, I think the Magicite is the only thing that does anything here. Unless he wants to flip Mysterious Disappearance, but I don't think he wants to.
Yes.
Yeah, Hithroc's Pinky Sense isn't super important.
I don't think you even have that scary of chaos effects there. Like I think you have Magicites, which don't do anything here. You have Fernando, which doesn't do anything here.
Magicite does do something
You
here if he
have
wins the
Rainbow
face
Dash,
off.
which you already used once,
Mm,
which
absolutely.
doesn't do anything here.
No,
You already put your Grogger on top. Unless you have a second one.
with that. I'm gonna use.
Interesting. Was that the Magicite?
The Magicite is the
Yeah, I'm gonna use
that one, I think.
I'm gonna use that. And when I do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, which I should have done at the start.
Okay, so he's gonna flip Mysterious Disappearance. Which is a 3? Or is that a 4?
Challenging?
3, I think.
Then, I mean, I think.
Okay, what is Hithroc gonna like flip a
Yeah, let's
paper
go and
twy?
fight.
Let's go and fight. You want to go to flips?
I'm gonna go to flips.
That's not the thing! Oh well. That's not what I
That's a
expected,
tie,
but
right?
that's fine.
9.
5, 8.
No.
Yeah, I think we're tied, right?
Yes, sorry, it's a tie. 8 on 8.
6 and 2 is 8. I'm at 5 and 3 is 8. Yep.
7.
Oh well, then you'll win with the 7.
Okay, so Hithroc wins the face off,
What do I move home?
but something goes home. They're all 2 power, so it doesn't really matter which.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't.
Other than Selena
Selina's
is
eccentric might
eccentric,
matter,
so
yeah.
Let's shove Twilight Verity home.
Alright.
I mean, I think Selena's definitely
You still win the face off.
the thing you sent home here, but unless you thought something interesting was going to happen with Home Limit. At this point, I don't see how Hithroc could lose.
My turn?
Yeah, he's in a pretty commanding position now.
Okay, if you have something for like 218.
Smithers is going to have to work hard to be able to clear that Mimics now. Like, he could draw his second Grogar.
But get this, we'll soon be getting free 80%.
I want to do that.
Does have 2 belly flops.
Which are playable, but yeah, well,
I mean, you already
I don't think you'd want to play both. One of them is fine.
So
I think you hit Selena.
Yeah.
Doesn't really do much.
Selena is like Hithroc's way to get
so
cards
much
he can
value.
play. Well, yeah, that too.
I'll play Rainbow Shine
Alright.
and end the turn.
Okay.
Well, I guess you can play.
Ready my cards?
Yeah,
Not like
exhaust Rainbow Shine to flop.
Yeah.
Well, I guess no, because
Meticulous
the Mimics
one
is still
on
saying
cover
events.
to cover.
Oh yes, it is
We'll
events.
put that on top.
Don't forget the
Exhaust
other
Light
mix.
for 18. Draw a card.
Second Selena is
Main phase. Exhaust Light for 18.
good.
Yeah. He does need to like. I don't know how much time is left. Clearly,
2
not
for
very
Selena
much.
Blue.
Over there? Why? I guess it's fine. If he wants to use that one.
I guess
Exhaust
so,
the
yeah.
Selena Blue. Draw 3 cards. Okay, I like
Nice.
that. I don't want to put 2 of them on top though. Well, I guess I have to. We'll put this on top. Here.
Why?
Come on, I have to be smart about this.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. Piggy Sense flips for 3?
I think so. Maybe 4? No, 3 for sure. Which means it is the highest flip of those cards.
I'll put this on top. And this on top.
Does
Some disagreement in the chat.
I will pay 1 to.
Apparently it is
It's
4.
4. Oh, it's I have it up right here. Yes, it's 4.
I will move to my score phase and confront.
Yeah, behind my problem. Yep.
Yes. 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
I will exhaust my Selena Blue. Draw 3 cards. Okay.
I forget what that card does.
Outbreak?
Cutie
Put
not.
this card
Yeah,
on
Cutie
top.
Pox Outbreak.
It's
And this-
too late. I don't remember either.
And this card on top.
Apparently a chaos effect that Hithroc wants.
And I'll pass to you name events.
Ah,
Sure.
okay. Oh yeah, he is intending on using it to dismiss
Starlight, yeah.
Starlight, yeah. Which
Would
is
be pretty good.
pretty good, yeah.
I will exhaust Rainbow Shine.
I think it's a pretty low flip, but
Oh no, I did a whoopsie again. No! Oh, why do I keep doing that?
Probably won't matter.
I don't know why he didn't play Pinky Sense though, because he could
I
have.
5 against 6.
Yes.
Probably
It's not super useful this turn, so I guess it doesn't matter. But
not going to work.
Still, Pinky Sense in play is better than nothing.
yeah,
Oh, that's what happened.
Well, I'll challenge anyway because I've got players who
Okay.
lose.
Flips?
Flips.
Yes.
Probably
Hithroc
something good.
mentioned
And
that
dismiss Starlight.
yeah, he
Dismiss.
has been kind of cheating himself out of his Rainbow Shine triggers by
That's
putting the
not
card he wants to
dismiss.
flip
You put it
on
here on the bottom of the deck.
on top of.
oh yes, yes,
I think
dude.
I win.
I don't know if I've ever remembered a Rainbow Shine trigger. Okay, so that
The
was
second time in face-off, I put
quite
the wrong
the
card
swing
on top
there.
of my deck, and so I can't really draw
It's a lot of
things
AT.
with
That's
Rainbow
like
Shine. It's very
AT
sad.
power, everything.
Although to be fair to
Could have
Hithroc,
gone
I
some
he
lost the ability to
at least he forgot about Rainbow Shine the correct way,
concentrate on what's on top
better
of the deck
than
on face-off.
drawing
Correct.
the card you wanted to flip.
It's not good.
Yeah. At least he didn't accidentally draw and then not flip. Like
Oh,
I actually don't. I didn't see what Smithers flipped there.
Are you
Probably
sure?
not.
I mean, I'm only 2 points ahead. Defeating Grogger will do it.
Yeah, because I can defeat your Grogar.
I mean, Grogger is only 1 more power than Mimics, so...
Yeah, it's almost like he's got an ability that
Yeah,
stops
we don't talk
defeating
about that.
whatever.
We don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, Smithers feeling the feeling the walls closing in. I'm sure.
Wow, it's half.
Like he
past
has the
midnight.
2 belly flops, but what does that do? Get rid of 2 Selenas?
Well, it
Well,
costs 8 AT for one thing.
this is game.
Yeah,
I'll
that too.
play nothing for
Pinky
Pinky
Sense?
Sense.
Sure.
I'm gonna
So he has to
play
beat Mimics. Like
Yeah. He can
Monster Troublemaker.
he can draw into a
Mysterious Troublemaker.
Grogar
You're a mysterious
to
troublemaker.
get rid of Mimic.
What could that
That's the
be?
easiest way for him to do it.
yeah. So here I would probably assume that was a Grugar.
It's the logical assumption, yeah.
I don't think you do anything about it though.
Let's
Like
play 1 for Fernando. And get to draw a card.
Yep.
Fernando's in play ability is just put it on top of
Fernando's
your
fine.
deck, right?
yeah. I don't know if that's a trigger or a
Then I think
actual ability. Looks like a trigger
I kind of want to use Minuet, but
at the start of it's hard to read.
yeah, let's use Minuet.
Okay, so yeah, it is a
Okay.
trigger.
Minuet is fine.
Did he just draw 2 cards?
With Minuet.
It's,
Oh, does Minuet draw 2?
Draw 2, put 1 on top, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Mini Selena.
end of turn.
except she costs 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Selena's just
Crazy.
so much better in like every way.
Okay. 9 minutes
Okay.
is still a lot of time.
And she's immediate. Like,
But that's like hard time, right? It just ends at 9
Yeah.
minutes.
So yeah, we have 9 minutes
Okay.
left in the round.
Meticulous 1 on cover to cover. Oh yeah, I know what this card is.
yes, that's true.
So I should
One
write
wreck
just that.
is of a single
Do I
color is
need
a lot
it?
better.
I don't think I need it that much.
So Fernando means that
I guess. I mean, it
facing
is a
off against
useful
Grogar is a little
card,
more
but I
difficult.
guess
But
I
at
could
this
do something
point,
better right
Hithroc
now.
just wants to do all he can to stop Smither from scoring any points, which
Yes, let's put it on the bottom.
is
Second Meticulous. Let's put that on top.
he doesn't really have the
Exhaust
tools
Twilight,
to
get 180.
do it
Draw a card.
in his hand. Now he does.
Yeah, Magicite helps a lot.
So yeah, I don't see Hithroc losing this now.
Let's banish. No. Kind of want to banish Grogar.
I don't think you banish Grogar.
No.
No, yeah. Because you don't need to score points anymore.
He kind of wants to play an event to get rid of probably get rid of Pinky Sense.
Yeah. I think we're
'Cause
going
Pinky
to
Sense is the
banish
real danger here.
Grogar.
Does he want to get another Mimics?
What's this card?
It's gonna be face
Oh,
down.
yeah, so that's the banish pile. You banished my Pinky Sense.
Oh, he might think it's Grogar and wanting to be
We'll
in double
search.
confront.
We'll search for a card. I'm not sure what that card is going to be, though. Do I need an extra set of Mimics?
Yes, you need an extra Mimic.
I mean, extra set
All
of
the Mimics.
sounds kind of... Not gonna lie. But Parasprite also sounds pretty good. I think Parasprite is just easier to defeat for you, so I guess I...
You're not going to double confront? I would have considered double confronting here,
don't
getting rid of his pink
really
entry.
want to
Well,
take the risk.
he
Yeah,
does
they're
have
face down.
Rainbow Shine, yeah.
So
Rainbow Shine,
my
and he
recover thing,
trigger
they're
Fernando,
now face
but
up.
still think it'd be worth it.
Right. So we were still in Troublemaker phase.
Yeah,
But-
or pre-Troublemaker phase.
Yeah,
Just what I needed.
exactly.
Now double Mimics.
I'm gonna exhaust Twilight for 80.
Yeah.
There's a
Double
thing that
Mimics
goes
is
with
Never said before. First time me doing that. I'll
Pretty
move
tough to
Selena Blue
get through.
over there. And I'll move Mayor over there.
Okay.
Score
Yeah,
face
TT
in
is
front.
5 on your own side.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will exhaust Selena Blue and draw 3 cards. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I forgot to play a card. Oh, well.
Yeah, he could have played
Let's put this back on top.
Cover to cover, yeah.
And
Yeah.
let's put this back on top. I just put same day delivery on top of my deck. So I get 180 and I will shuffle my deck.
and then Selena again.
Pass to you. Events on both of them.
Ooh.
In
Really don't want my
I
Really don't like events.
except for he's only gaining 3 AT.
ready.
Right, so it's overkill.
I
Card.
will
Yeah.
exhaust Rainbow Shine.
Oh, he does have a
like
Rainbow
really-
Shine.
I really like my own events, yes.
My events.
No.
No, but your events are fine.
Yes.
Okay. I see how it is.
Is he like waiting to Selena?
I guess so.
Don't forget to uncover your Troublemaker.
Yeah. So what I also shouldn't do is forget to exhaust my Twilight for AT when I put the top card of my deck,
Okay.
because that's how she works.
Parasprite, sure.
Yeah, who'd have thought?
I mean, it might have been a Grogar. That's why I moved everything from there. Which was a stupid move, apparently.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
well, if you
stupid.
learn-
Madden Gogar,
I think it was the right play.
Right. You,
We
you
all
have
assumed
to,
it was
you have to play
Grogar,
the
or
gamble,
well,
don't you?
you have to assume it's
Sometimes
Grogar.
it's gonna be one side
Yeah,
or the
like-
other.
Yeah, it's true. Like, what if I play Grogar to the other problem? I have to move everything again. Ugh.
Yeah, that would have been awful. And I'd still lost the game, but whatever. I
Yeah,
don't have any fucking chance in this at all.
if theirs is in a tough spot.
Probably not. Don't know why I'm still here.
Yeah, all of his events are basically useless. He's got the pinky sense. Hithroc
What
has
we're trying to
magical
see
or
is for
magicite
all
though.
my events only cost me 5 more than
Yeah,
they
I mean, he's
normally
got-
would instead of
Yeah.
7.
Staff,
so
move
good.
Twilight. Hope that Hithroc doesn't have Magicite.
Do I actually have any purpose left in this game?
Well, if you defeat my mimics, both of them, you get 2 points, and then you do a double face-off. That's 3 more points.
Yeah, let me just take 1 microsecond to determine whether I can do that. Oh no, I can't.
And I believe we are nearing time at this point.
Yeah.
So playing it out. But yeah, it really came down to
Yeah, I don't.
if
actually
Hithroc hadn't
see
found
any
that
purpose
cracking the
for
case.
me being here again.
The second one.
Well, the second
pretty
one
important.
especially, yeah.
Okay, do you just concede? I mean, last time you conceded prematurely.
Well, that was obviously a terrible thing. So let's just keep playing and do things that won't actually help. Like doing Twilight up to there because she's obviously the best character that I have, and playing Stick,
Ooh, stick.
and I don't know where else I'm going with this. So let's end this turn here.
All right. 380. Already all the things. Meticulous 1. On top. Exhaust this. Gain 180. Draw a card. Do I challenge Parasprite? I don't think. Oh, yeah, Parasprite, right. That's a thing that.
Yeah, Power Sprite still happens before you challenge.
Bam, goodbye, Twilight.
But
Main phase. We'll play Twilight.
okay, you don't challenge Power Sprite.
No, I didn't challenge.
No reason to challenge.
Exhaust 280.
Yeah.
We want to draw. We want to draw.
Just get some answers.
Oh, wait, I have
Not a
Selena, so
problem.
why did I do that? Oh, well.
Oh.
Move
You always
Twilight
draw
over
before
there.
you play Selena.
Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that's fine.
That's fine.
Score phase confront my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Exhaust Selena Blue, draw 3 cards.
6, yeah.
And that's time.
Sounds like that was
This
time.
on top. Put that. Okay. I have 4 points. Smithers has 0.
Okay. That's hard time? As hard time then? Okay.
Alrighty. And that is that. A couple of interesting matches. The tense combo versus aggro, and then a control versus control, and did you expect anything else?
Yeah, I was trying to think how much the early misplays on not flipping hurt Smithers.
If his Twilight was flipped a little earlier, would he have gotten... I mean, I guess he would have had some Meticulous triggers.
Yeah, I think he could have gotten some value before Mimics came out.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Hard to say how much though.
And yeah, I mean, Bugle pointing out in the chat, if Smithers had played on game one, well, if Smithers wins game one, then obviously the deck choice calculus for game two changes a lot. Smithers would choose control, probably ability. We might have actually ended up with the same matchup.
Yeah, if it went to a sudden death game 3, that would have been. Well, if it was core, that would have been Smithers would have won.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed. Although Hithroc would be going first, so I don't know, but.
Yeah. Anyway, fun set of games to start us off, and a taste of what you'll be getting here every week, every Saturday from here till the end of October. Well, yeah, not the same as this every Saturday, but something similar. Bugle, we have not recorded another quarterfinal match yet. We're going to be taking care of that this week. In terms of the bracket, this means that Hithroc will advance to face the winner of Grandpa's versus Eminently Sensible, Josh Stewick, which we'll see. Both excellent competitors, of course. There had been some talk. I suppose I should just mention it now. We talked a little bit after the game as well of a desire to have sort of a lower bracket in the tournament, given that Smithers, say for example, built his 4 decks, only got to play 2 of them. There's an argument to be made in favor of allowing him to play another match to get some more value out of the experience. And the lower bracket need not necessarily be recorded and streamed the same as this one. The players that are eliminated are, of course, welcome to play against each other as they wish, but I'll just say that as far as this tournament goes, I'm not going to be officially doing that. It'll be single elimination. Potentially next year.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Thanks
Some interesting games.
Thanks for being here. Next week I'll be back, 7:00 Pacific, same time, same place. Potentially different co-caster. We'll see. But otherwise, yeah. Thank you very much, and hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I've been cursedchords.
And Bigcheese. Thanks.
Good night.
Bye.